Live stream.
C, yes.
Shh. Stop.
I'm getting annoyed.
Yeah, well, you can do it.
I can't, I'm too thick.
You're not too thick at all.
I am, I can't figure out a word. I can't figure out a word. Why aren't you listening?
Has Ben got any water?
I don't know, but I can't figure out a word. I can't figure out a word. I'm gonna get it. I'm just gonna sound on the floor in a minute. Can I drop a ton? Go ahead. What? I'm getting annoyed now.
That's what you wanted.
How am I trying to stop there?
Alright, I ain't doing it yet. I'm doing it. Right, can you press photo?
That one.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Right. Right, are you ready? Go on. Right, what can't you work out? Quickly. Well, I see one you can do already.
Pickle.
Oh, no, I don't. So 5, ending in P. Is there a 5 ending in P?
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
20 minutes.
There's
Right,
not a 5 ending in P, so it's not shop. Is there a 5 ending in K? Yes.
Yes,
Is
but
there a 5 ending in T?
it has to be.
Yes. Yeah, that's what
That
I
has
said.
to be a.
That's what I said. Is it a P? No. Is it a K? It could be. Is it a T? It could be.
Yeah, so I can't do that one, can I?
What about C? 6
Well, that
beginning
could be
with
like
C.
3 different things.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 4th letter.
Fourth letter is.
Right, so do it. I want the 4th letter of the
Huh.
6-letter word.
P.
And it needs to be the 2nd letter of a 4-letter word. So P. No.
L. Yes.
Could be bowler, club, yeah. Or
V. That letter.
V. The 2nd letter's a V. No.
No, so that could be. So that's collar.
That must be collar. Is that your phone?
L. A. R.
There you go. So hopefully that started you off. Right. Are you ready? We're going to go on. 3, 2, 1, go. Right. Hi guys, welcome. Let some people get in. I'm just going to try and see if I can sort that. Right, hi there. Let's see if I can sort out this frame rate issue again. Change the frame rate. I don't know how I did it now. Broadcast. Right, that's that. Right. Right, I think we are okay now. My connection for some reason isn't very good. I don't know why. I've got Sky broadband, so that should be okay. But fingers crossed, we're not going to have too many issues with this stream today. So let me just refresh my page and see if I'm Oh, we've got somebody in the chat. Hello there. So today, yeah, we're going to be doing Sunday night live as usual, and obviously mail call / what's in the box, because I got a parcel from the USA. Paul, yep, thank you. Nick, hello Nick, how are you today? I saw your live yesterday, was it? You went live, or the day before? Just give me 2 seconds, I'm having some issues here with my laptop. It's probably just me actually being a bit dim, but... Right, yeah, I found me. It was Friday evening, was it, Nick? Yeah. So, yeah, I did watch your video about potatoes, wasn't it? Or your live. I did a live stream not so long ago about potatoes as well. So I just want to wait for a few more people to come in. So if you've got any questions, please do ask away while we're waiting, and then we'll carry on with what's in the box. So hopefully, yes, it was about potatoes. Yes, it was. I thought I was right. You know, I watch that many people's live streams that I actually sometimes get lost and forget who's actually done what. So yeah, that's why I asked what it was about, or confirmed what it was about, should I say. So yeah, we're all up and running. My name is Chris. Yes. It's not a problem. People forget your name all the time when you haven't got, your name isn't in your YouTube name or your any of your social media names. But yeah. So let me just update this. So we'll see if anybody else is going to come in, but we'll just, as I said, we'll be talking about mainly just doing our Sunday night live, what's happened during the week, what I've been doing this week, and then we'll be talking about we'll be looking at what's in the box, and the box is this box, all the way from the USA. It's at the bottom here somewhere. It's origin. Country of origin, United States. Well, yes, Nick, yours is a bit of a giveaway, seeing as your name is Nick and your name is Nick's Allotment Diary. I just had to try and be clever, really, and try and come up with a silly YouTube name that might stick in people's minds when they think about what they've seen on YouTube. They might remember my name because of the silly name that I've given myself on YouTube. So I'm going to do something on my laptop. Oh, I'm on that. I'm getting a bit, I think, well, when I'm on YouTube Studio, I forget that I'm actually on YouTube Studio. I wasn't clever enough to think of anything unusual. It took me a while. I did have Raven Wolf allotments for a while, which was part of my Xbox Live username, and then I changed it to Forkin Allotment because I thought it was quite a funny play on words. People might remember it. Oh no. Sorry, I'm just flicking backwards and forwards through the main screens here on my YouTube Studio, and not actually sort of really doing anything in particular. I'm just flicking backwards and forwards through screens. So Right, anyway, there we go. So, alright, we've got 4 people in the chat now. So, hello everybody. Welcome to Forkin Allotment. Again, as I said, we're going to be doing the usual Sunday night live, which is just me talking about what's happened during the week, allotment related or life related. Hi, the Tinkerer's wife. Oh man, you haven't been on my stream since the first one I did. I adjusted the time for people to help them out. Little Farmer's Farm. Hi, hello, how are you? Friday night, I think it was. I lost where I was. Yeah, talking about basically what's been going on in my life, what's been going on with the allotment, and pretty much anything that's sort of allotment related, gardening related, or just about me and basically meeting. You was on Nick's live. Ah, yes. Okay. This is much better. This is a much better time. YouTube has been going bad about notifications too. I've heard people saying that YouTube's been bad about notifications. I don't think I've really had an issue with notifications from other. Have had issues with getting their notifications through. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes anyway. And yeah, basically that's that. So what's been going on this week? We had the cat back from the vets. I think you knew we got him back Sunday night last week. He's been back to the vets again and he's been discharged. So the cat is now fine. My wallet is £400 lighter, but or I say our wallets are £400 lighter. But yeah, we'll see what we can do about that. We'll have to sort that out at some point. What else have we done this week? I've been at work Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And we had Dawn's birthday on Dawn's mum's birthday on Tuesday, and then we had my nan's birthday. My nan who passed away last June. We had her birthday on Wednesday, but we went down to my mum's on Thursday, and we let some balloons go and stuff like that with notes tied to them and stuff like that. Just like I say, happy birthday to her, even though she's not with us anymore. Vet bills are always expensive, yes. That was with PDSA as well, and that's a discounted rate for PDSA. So yeah, we don't definitely didn't need that expense. You always find the money when it comes to our pets. Exactly, that's one thing I will say. Hi Allotment Life, how are you? That's one thing I will say is my pets come before anybody, before me even. I'll make sure that my animals have got food before I get my own food. It's near as expensive as medical for humans here now. Wow. So we have the NHS over here, so we don't have to pay for our own sort of treatments and that. But yeah, vet bills can be extortionate. But we've got to get the dog in next to have his. The dog's going to be castrated. That's the next job for him to go in and have that done. So that's going to cost another £80 plus consultation fees. It's going to be over another £100 just to have the dog. Not that I think it's really a dumbass, that's what he is. But yeah, other than that, he's you know what I mean, he's a stupid dog. But I wouldn't change him for the world. So what else? Yeah, we've done the cat. The cat's been discharged. We went to my partner's mum. Okay, little farm, no problem. Um, I don't have any pets but the wife. Where was I?
We have my mum round.
We had Wednesday, which we obviously celebrated on the Thursday because I was at work on the Wednesday. But my nan is no longer with us as of June last year when she passed away. But we wanted to celebrate her birthday, so we released some balloons with messages on them, which was nice. Our dog had to have some medical treatment this summer and it cost over 1,200. Lucky she's insured. Wow, Nick, that's a lot of money. Makes £400 look like nothing. So yeah, anyway, shall we continue what we were doing? That was my nan's birthday, was the last thing we talked about, which was Thursday. Friday I had work again, obviously, as usual. And then Saturday we went for a trip to Lincoln for a day out. And then today, basically, all up until now, today, I went to the allotment today and built a raised bed, sort of a flower bed, at the top end of the allotment.
For my flowers.
For Dawn's flowers.
For me.
Yeah, insurance for pets is a must there. I'll get that, Tinker's wife. I know a lot of people say that we should have insurance over here, but it can be quite expensive, insurance though. I can't get upstairs anymore. Try sleeping with a noisy guinea pig, dog and a parrot nearby. Yeah, I used to, when we used to live in a flat, we used to have guinea pigs, and they were in the hallway, but you could always hear them from the bedroom. So yeah, I kind of feel your pain there. Still we have the dog snoring on the bed. Me snoring, apparently. My wife says it's like a piggery here sometimes. Like, just everybody snoring all the time. Either me or the two dogs, or all three.
I was going to say that.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I keep getting confused where I am now. Yeah, so I built the flower bed for Dawn's flowers at the allotment today. I will put a picture of it on Instagram later on, so if anybody wants to go over to Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I will put a picture, and there is also I think it's about a 20-second video, just sort of a silent video, just about basically just looking around from the top of the allotment where the new bed is, around, sort of doing like a panoramic view around the allotment, and then back to the flower bed again. It's like a 20-second video. I'll put that up on Instagram later on, along with pictures I took today. Seeds that we've sown, the seeds that we had sown at the beginning of February. We have some sweet peas starting to come through. And we have some sunflowers starting to come up, which I will also put pictures on Instagram. What sort of dogs do I have? I have a Labrador cross Cocker Spaniel. He's 10 years old. And I have a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. And he is 11 years old. Okay, Nick, no problem. Yeah, I'm quite lucky really that I live in sort of a smaller town. So we're not on the main road, so we don't get that much traffic noise. Although we do get quite a few people down this road who have got motorbikes, which does cause a bit of an issue sometimes. Spaniel dogs are cool, yes. At the moment though, he looks like a hippie because he's not had his hair cut since before Christmas, so he needs to go to the groomers. The path also runs directly outside my window. Ah, yeah, I've seen houses like that where like your front door opens directly onto the pavement sidewalk. I'm moving when the house sells, so I really hope to move somewhere quiet. Yeah, I always wanted to move. I've always lived sort of semi-quiet places. I've never really lived anywhere that was really built up areas or anything like that. So hippie spaniel, yes, kind of a hippie spaniel. I have a Springer spaniel, never tire them out. Yeah, that's like my Labrador cross. He's half cocker spaniel, and you just can't tire him out. We've took him on like 7-mile walks, and he just doesn't slow down. He does everything at 100 miles an hour. He's 10 years old and he still does everything at 100 miles an hour, even eating. So I'm lucky I live in a housing estate and that's not too noisy. No, that's not too bad, Nick. We sometimes have problems with noisy neighbours, but neighbours on one side are brilliant, neighbours on the other side can be noisy sometimes, but other times we don't hear a peep out of them. So, you know what I mean, it's give and take. Wife likes to think her dog is a Rottweiler. The truth is it's Heinz 99. Definitely more than 57 breeds, lol. Like a Bertie Bassett dog. That's what we always used to say, he's a Bertie Bassett. All sorts. We had a half Labrador and Springer mix. He was a fantastic dog. Excellent hunting dog and lots of stamina. Not wildly fast though. No, our Labrador cross. He used to be quite fast. He used to be able to run for miles and miles. He's slowed down a bit on the running more recently as he's gotten older, but still does everything at 100 miles an hour. Now he's going to be annoying because he's underneath the table. But yeah, pretty much anything else he does at like 100 miles an hour. Getting notifications through on my laptop that other people are uploading videos. Nina and Matt Leon's. Nina and Matt, I had a massive tray of muscle leeks. At the moment they are about 3 inches tall. How tall before you think I can plant them out? Well, leeks can be planted out pretty much. They're about 3 inches tall. I would say they're pretty much almost ready to go out, but it depends if you have a problem with like birds or anything like that around your way. I'd say maybe you need to sort of get some netting over them or something. But at 3 inches tall, I would have thought they were almost ready to go out. That's about the time I would put them out. I've got some onions at the moment from onion sets which have all germinated, which need to go out. They're in modules at the moment. I did plant some outside and some in modules, and the ones that are in modules are now ready to go out, but I haven't got the space sorted for them at the moment, so we'll see where that goes. We don't see many spaniels here in America anymore. People are hunting like they used to. Aren't hunting like they used to, I guess. No, I suppose not. No. Once they're about the thickness of a pencil. There you go. Nick's got the answer. I leave my leeks in the pot and start. What? I leave my leeks in the pot. I start them off in until my early potatoes are lifted. Well, okay, allotment life. That's fair enough. People have different. I suppose people have different. Hi Sam, how are you? Sam's Allotment Diary. Welcome. Thank you for coming along. Yeah, people have different ways of doing things, I suppose. I mean, we had leeks which were probably not about 3/4 of the thickness of a pencil when we actually put them in last year. and they ended up being about, I mean, what, so thick by the time we pulled them up. Actually, we've still got some in the ground now, which do actually need to be lifted. But leeks are really pretty hardy, a pretty hardy crop, as long as the birds don't get hold of them. Let's have a look. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything, I think. We've been down, as I say, we've been down the allotment today, done that flower bed, and so that's caught up to date now. I'm all good, thanks. I'm not typing much as racing on Forza, but sure listening. Okay, Sam, no problem. I'm glad you are here and you are listening to the video. They are and a perennial if you want to grow them that way. Yes, I've heard that one as well. But yeah, other than the seeds that I planted, like tomatoes and stuff like that, we've got some kale. We've got some kale which we planted way back in like October, which is still doing well in the greenhouse. Allotment life's been getting withdrawal symptoms from not being able to get to the plot. Oh dear. Back to the rootstead. Hello, how are you?
Is it
hello from California. Wow.
Does it rain in California?
I suppose it does rain, but it's a nice place, isn't it? It's like southern USA, isn't it?
I don't know. I just want to know that question.
It's been so wet, Brian. Sorry to hear that you are housebound. Oh no, sorry, Brian. But yeah, it has been really wet. Went down the plot today and we were slipping everywhere, slip sliding all over the place. So it's raining right now. It's raining right now in California.
Cool.
So there's your answer.
Just want to know the answer.
Yeah, so shall we do, is everybody ready for me to do the mail call or what's in the box? I guess it rains everywhere, doesn't it? I mean, even, I suppose, apart from like on the equator, I suppose, but I don't know if even, maybe it rains there as well. Some deserts it doesn't, I suppose. I struggled to get my upload up today. It's been wet, too wet for anything. Yeah, Sam, that's the point. That's the problem. There is. We had, saying that, we had about 5-10 minutes of rain earlier, but it was wet when we got down there. We had about 5 or 10 minutes of rain, and it's been like blue skies. We even had some sun.
And Tim was saying that his makeup was running.
Even had some sun in the in I've forgotten what month we're in. February. So yeah, here we go then. So this is the box. We've got 7 people in now, so I'll do this. This is the box, all the way from the US. It says there, from the United States. Now, I don't know if some of you might know what's in this box already, because I have probably mentioned it in some other people's lives, especially American people. I got up to my allotment for 3 hours this afternoon, no rain, so I took the opportunity. Yeah, Nick, you've got to take the opportunity where you can at this time of the year. January was unusually wet here, and this month has been pretty nice. Don't do that.
Sorry, it's in the box.
Yes. Oh, people are talking at the moment. I was just answering them, just reading their things. Sorry. Dawn's getting impatient. She knows what's in the box because she's already looked in the box. but we'll do it anyway. Right, so this is what we have in the box. Drum roll. So we got these from America, and we got donated these by this company. And you guys from the US will probably already know what this is by me just putting it here. And see if you guys from the US know what this is. So guess what? You might not know, depends if you use this company. Baker Creek says back to the roots dead. Yes. So we got Baker Creek heirloom seeds. We got the seed catalogue. We also got sent some seeds. So we've got some fava beans, which are to me and you are broad beans, UK people. We've got some Carrington leeks. We've got some early purple sprouting broccoli. We have got some lilac bell peppers. These are weird, strange. I've never seen purple peppers, but I saw them in the... I'll get to that in a minute, Tinkerer's Wife. I've seen these, never seen these before, purple peppers, so I thought I'd give them a try. And also we have, this one hasn't got a picture on it. This is a Degato jalapeno chili pepper. Now we've got only got 10 seeds in there, so we're going to try them out as well. Baker Creek have kindly have kindly said that they would give us some more seeds as and when I need them, up to about 12 packs of seeds per month, I think. My choice, whatever I would like. So yeah, that's a good, we've got a good thing going there. All free of charge, obviously. We've got 8 people in chat. That's an equal record. So now, guys, what I'm going to show you is this is your regular seed catalogue. I mean, that's bigger than some UK seed catalogues. You know what I mean? That is actually bigger than some British seed catalogues. It is good that they're doing that, yes, and especially being from the US and I'm in the UK. Maybe that's the draw that they've got, is that they don't get many people from the UK actually buying their seeds. How come they sent them all for free? I was just getting to that, Nick. Yeah, I think that's probably the draw that I've had, but I have actually managed to get a few other seeds and stuff like that from other companies for free. King's Seeds I've had free stuff from, and I got sent something from First Polytunnels, or First Tunnels. That was when I was first started doing YouTube. I only had about 20 subscribers, I think, and they sent me out some watering bags for my greenhouse, which I reviewed on the channel way back when. But yeah, they've Baker Creek have kindly agreed to send me out these seeds free of charge, as long as I use them on my channel and show them on my channel and give them a shout out in any of my videos, or any videos that I do for them. But as I say, I've done stuff in the UK for UK companies, like King's Seeds. King's Seeds have sent me garlic, onion sets. They've sent me some other seeds. I've got some broad beans from their Macroduce Claudia, and I've got some black opal tomatoes, which I've put in higher little bit of my little bit of piece. How are you today? 9 people in the chat now. Can we make it double figures? Come on, everybody, let's get somebody else in here. Where was I lost where I was. Brilliant bit of marketing. Yeah. Hello, Rachel James Allotment. How are you today? It's nice to see you here. I see you in a lot of other people's lives. Thank you for coming along. Where was I? Yeah, I've got some. Yeah, I've got some from King's Seeds. I got sent some garlic, some onions, some black opal tomatoes, which I've actually already put in one of my videos, the video about tomatoes. Oh yeah, yeah. They are. They do seem to be a brilliant company, Baker Creek, and I'm very happy that they've done this. Sorry, I keep reading people's comments and I lose where I am. So yeah, as I say, Tinker's wife said, "I didn't know you got the big one too." Yay. That is wonderful. One of the most generous companies here in the USA I've done business with. I brought one and then they sent me another one. Yeah, so they do seem like a really good company. A fool of soot in the background. Lol. Yeah, so as I was going to say, the Tinkerer's wife obviously just pointed out that they've sent me this catalogue as well. This is the whole seed catalogue. Now this catalogue has got loads and loads and loads of stuff in it. As I say, if you're from the US, you probably actually really know about this this catalogue. But if you're not, then look at this. I mean, that's like, to us in the UK, that's like half an Argos catalogue. That's like your Thompson directory, you know what I mean? You get it through the door for free. That's thicker than your Thompson directory, you know what I mean? It's like a book, it is. Literally, if I can find something in here, here we go. Look, this is about Celtus, just out of. We've actually got a whole page dedicated to this plant, where it's from, what to do with it, ideal temperatures, everything. Is it frost hardy? Like everything. And that's like 2 pages on like about one plant. Other pages are like 450 pages. Is it? $450, 454 if you count the front and back page. But yeah, that should be $12. Where is it? I can't get it on the camera. Can't get the camera to focus. $12.95. But I think it actually costs more to get it sent to the UK. I love my catalogue, still not done reading it. Yeah, I haven't even had a chance to look at this one yet. I've been looking at the normal one, which is this one. I've been looking at this one, but I haven't had a chance to look at the whole seed catalogue yet. So, but like I say, it's massive. It's like half of them in Argos catalogue. Yeah, you get free shipping in the US. Yeah, but I'm quite lucky in the way that I got free stuff from them anyway. Everything that I got sent from them was free. But I was saying about King's seeds, wasn't I? I said onions, garlic, and there was black opal tomatoes. I've also got asparagus peas and cucamelons from them as well to try out on my channel. But now we've just surpassed 600 subscribers on the channel, so we're doing okay. I think people just need to get to know that we're doing lives and stuff like that. So but yeah, like I say, I got sent what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, $16.25 worth of seeds I got sent for free. Your asparagus peas are still growing from last year, Rachel Jane. I never tried them, so I don't know. I don't know how they grow or where. You know what I mean? How they work. I might see if I can get a copy for when I am holiday. Okay, I think I got that. 600 subs is amazing. How old is your channel? 7 months old. Well, if I look at my uploads, my first video was apparently 7 months ago. It seems like a lot longer than that. It seems like I've been doing this forever. But let's have a look. When was my first one uploaded? Just go through my YouTube studio and find out where. Wow, well done. Thank you. That's wonderful. I've never grown those here. Were they easy for you there? Rachel Jane. Sorry, that was to Rachel Jane. Let's have a look. When was my first video? My first video was my allotment plot and my June allotment tour, which was, Chris, you're about where I was at 7 months. That's good. Well, that's good. Nice to know that I'm kind of on par then. I'm kind of at the same sort of point as other people. I have found though, going into watching other people's lives has really helped out. Don't go in there and like ask for subs or anything like that. That's just rude. But go in there, just say hi. If you've never been in there before, go hi. I usually go hi all. I'm new, first time here, or whatever. People will usually check your channel name out. My channel name usually draws quite a bit of attention because of the name, because of what it is. But yeah. Rachel Jane says, I direct sowed them and they took off. I just don't know anything about them. I usually do a bit of research before planting anything that I don't really know much about. So that's that. That's really great. My channel is 3 years old. I didn't get more than 300 in my first year. Wow. But yeah, as I said, there was like $16 worth of stuff that Baker Creek has sent me, plus the seed catalogue, which I think even the normal seed catalogue is supposed to be, I think it's $9.99 if it's sent to the UK. And then the whole seed catalogue, which is $12.95 sent to in the US, but it's also it costs more to be sent to the UK. So that's quite a lot of money. It must be about what, $30 worth of stuff, maybe plus $30 plus worth of stuff that I got for free. And they're willing to send me 12 packets of seeds a month for my channel, to use on my channel. Yes, I agree. Going live streams helps. Talk to others in the live too. Yeah, exactly. Just sort of start talking to people and sort of giving them a bit of information. Just sort of talk to people, and they'll then come and probably come and look at your channel. I mean, if the person in the live stream is talking about lives or whatever like that, or other people's channels, or asking about people's channels, then feel free to say, oh yeah, I've got a channel. Or sometimes I say, if they're talking about something in particular and I've got a video about it, I'll just say, oh yeah, I did a video on that. Leave it at that. That's it. If people then ask about the video, then I just direct them to my channel. They can check out my channel if they like, and subscribe if they want to. But yeah, as I say, I've got up to 612 subscribers, so I'm doing really well. As I say, I go to people's live streams in the US, the UK, just watch anyone and everyone really, just try and see what I can learn off of other people as well. I actually went to 2 family homesteads live stream last week, or during this week, and they actually began beginner's luck, Rachel Jane. I was on 2 family homesteads, and they are actually doing reviews on people's channels, and they reviewed my channel, and they said that it was actually quite good. They liked what they saw on the channel, and like the way that I do my thumbnails and stuff. So hopefully that's a good thing as well. That's going to bring more subscribers as well. But yeah, and otherwise just basically doing commenting on other channels is important. I try my best to watch as many people as possible. Impossible to watch everyone's full output though. Exactly. I probably subscribe to well over, I don't know, must be well over 500 channels on YouTube. And I can't watch everybody's videos, but I do try to watch as many people as I can. I always try to catch Nick when he's live. I also try to catch Rachel from Garden for Cheap if she's live, and quite often watch 2 family homesteads, and I'm trying to think who else I usually watch live. My Family Garden, I think is it called My Family Garden or something similar anyway. He's from Yorkshire, the same as me. That is My Family Garden, I think. Dean, yes, I do watch Dean as well. I try to watch and comment as much as possible, but it's not easy. Exactly, my little bit of piece. It's not. You can only watch so many people, and if you actually follow so many people, you subscribe to so many people, then you can't. People are going live at the same time as each other, so you're kind of trying to split yourself between everybody's lives. I do try to spend a bit of time. Monty, My Family Garden, that's the one. Thank you, my little bit of piece. I do love Monty's videos, and it's always quite funny at the end when his kids invade the video, which is quite fun. He usually has a bit of kid raid at the end of the video. Yes, Monty is My Family Garden. He is live every Saturday evening at 8 PM UK. Yeah, so I'm live on the Sunday, he's live on the Saturday. He's from roughly the same area as me in Yorkshire, although Yorkshire is quite a large place. I'm in south, I think he's in the north. Yes, Nick, as I say, Monty, yeah, I think I've seen you in Monty's chat before as well. I forgot what I was going to do then. I was going to look at something. and I've completely lost where I am. Right, YouTube. I was going to look. Yeah, he's in Leeds. Ah, yeah, so North Yorkshire. I'm in South Yorkshire. Paul says, I've just discovered live streams in the past few weeks. Really enjoy them. Monty's by me, West Midlands. West Midlands? Monty's in Leeds, I thought, like Nick just said. Unless he's from Leeds. I think he's originally from Sheffield, actually, which is in South Yorkshire, near me. Hey friends, I'm going to go. Have a good night. Okay, the Tinkerer's Wife, thank you for coming along, and please do, oh guys, please do remember to give me a thumbs up on this video as well, if you haven't done so already. So, I was going to check what I was going to do. Actually, I don't think anybody else on my subscription list is actually live at the moment, which is a novelty. Usually there's somebody live at all times, but nobody's live at the moment, not that I can see of anyway. But yeah, I'll probably well over 300 for 300 odd. Yeah, there must be 300 channels that I subscribe to. So imagine trying to keep up with that many channels. It's nigh on impossible. Southern Blessed Homestead is live soon. Yes, I did see that on it did just come up on my YouTube on my laptop, just saying that they were live today. I'm going to be live in half an hour, I think it was telling me. Those live, I don't know if anybody knows, those live in 30 minutes, is that only when you reach 1,000 subscribers and you can actually go live on YouTube directly? Yes, bye Tinkerer's Wife, thank you for coming along, as I said. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know if they're they are actually those alerts that say that you're live in 30 minutes. Are those only for people who are actually able to go live on YouTube itself, like people with over 1,000 subscribers, or can anybody get those alerts? Because I've never seen an option to do that. I don't know if anybody here actually knows if that's if there's an option for that or not. So I'm thinking it's probably for people who have over 1,000 subscribers. Okay, Allotment Life, no problem. Back in a moment, sort the kid out of bed. Okay, my little bit of peace. If you schedule a live in advance, then you will get a notification. Is that anybody can do that? Anybody can schedule a live in advance? Anybody who's on YouTube? Is that cup clean? It's clean.
Stop. We built it in.
Yes, I think anyone can. Okay. I will. I'll look into that then, because that may actually help. Because I usually say what's going to happen during the day anyway. Usually around about sort of 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I usually post on YouTube. I usually post on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook that I'm going to go live at 8 PM. So hopefully that brings people across. And also if people have got the notification bell on, then yeah, great things as well. So yeah guys, don't forget, if you aren't subscribed, please do subscribe. Please do hit the notification bell. But any questions for me then? Anything you would like to ask me? Really more about, as I said, about gardening, because this is a gardening channel, or my allotment, or what I'm going to be doing this year. You just have to input a time that you want to go live. Okie dokie. Okay then. All right, Nick. Thank you very much. I will look at that. And see what's going on with that. Little Farmer's Farm, hello, welcome back. The guru has returned. We've got nine people in again. Everybody's saying hi. Hi to Tony. Hello Tony. We're back down to 8 again now. But yeah, I think people, when they come into a live stream as well, one thing I will say that I need to improve on is keeping the conversation going. I do tend to give a lot of, I do tend to have a lot of pauses in my conversation when I'm on live stream, especially if nobody's talking, or nobody's sort of in the chat. So I tend to sort of get a bit lax with actually keeping up with it. Number 10, we've got 10. We've got 10. Double figures. Let's have a party. We've got double figures in the room. I hope that wasn't me put off number 9, lol. But yes, we're on 10 now. We have 10 people in the chat. And we also have 10 likes, which is never a bad thing. My missus thinks I'm going crazy because I'm celebrating that we've got 10 people. Rachel Jane's allotment, 10. That's because I turned up. Little Farmer's Farm. How big is my allotment? My allotment is, I don't know what the exact poles or rods or whatever it is, but I have measured it. It is 150 foot long, or just over 150 foot long, and 35 feet wide. So if you know what that is in rods or poles or whatever it is they're used to measure allotments, I don't know, but 2 yards for Brexit. Yards, yeah. Sorry, I mixed. Not sorry. What? I think I missed that, Sam. Mixed fruit is my favourite. Oh yeah, you're talking about my can. Yeah, it's dark fruits. Strongbow dark fruits. I don't very often have a drink, so I thought I'd definitely do. If you measure my plot, I just measure my plot in yardage, yeah. 200, mine is 200 square yards, says Allotment Life. Little Farmer's Farm, S question mark. Mine's from here to there. Allotment Life with Brian. Yes, sorry, Brian. What's the most exotic plant you are doing this year? My most exotic plant I'm doing this year. That would probably be either cucamelons I'm actually growing or trying to grow a plant called a castor oil plant. I've never grown it before, but it does. Apparently, it needs like 30 degrees to germinate, so I don't know whether that's going to actually happen or not. Nick says, I can't remember the size of my plot. It's half a plot, apparently. Okay. But yeah, my plot is actually... My plot and the plots on the same side of the allotments as me are actually a little bit larger than the other plots because they're the bottom plots. So, Brian says he's trying oranges and pomegranates from seed.
Hang on.
I've heard that oranges, you can eat them as microgreens, apparently. Oranges, mandarins, satsumas, that sort of thing. You can eat them as microgreens. I did a video on microgreens actually. And I am going to try some microgreens during the winter, next year. So yeah, this is what I said about me going quiet during the videos. I need to work on this one. Yeah, so most exotic plant, yeah, I've got the castor oil plant, which is a flower. Well, it's kind of, I think it's more like a leafy thing, kind of like a hosta type thing, and cucamelons. But cucamelons aren't really exotic, I suppose. I'm not sure. Would you consider them exotic? I suppose some people might consider some types of tomatoes as exotic. I don't know. I'm informed only oranges are true from seed. Only oranges that are true from seed are tangerines. Okay, Brian, I didn't know that one. Little Farmer's Farm. Ours is 70 by 16 yards combined, and I want more. Greedy, get that I am. Greedy, get that I am, yeah. Brian says, I bought lime seeds 2 weeks ago and can't find them now. Vanishing limes. I did not know that either. No, Brian. I don't think many people knew that. That was a good bit of trivia there for you. See, you can always learn something on Forkin Allotment, even if it's not from me. Sam has just given your live a shout out on Facebook. Oh, wow. Thank you, Sam. Doesn't stop me trying seed from other fruits. Brian, no. I can't believe Sam's done that. That's really nice of him.
What did Sam do?
Shared to 2 groups. He's given us a shout out on Facebook and shared it to 2 groups.
That's very nice of him.
Yes. Thank you, Sam. I'm not actually on Facebook at the moment, so
Go over to Facebook.
I'm going to go to Facebook. Just give me 2 moments.
I haven't got Facebook. Oh yeah, you're using your phone.
My family garden. Hello. Hi. We was talking about you earlier.
Pig.
Password's wrong. I can't remember my password. So guys, I've forgotten my password.
Come on then.
Forgot my password for Facebook. Shared on my family garden page. Hope that's okay, Monty. I hope that's okay, Monty. That's why Monty's here, I guess. Do you realise a few seeds here in the citrus? Do you realise how few seeds there are in citrus fruit these days? Yes, I've noticed that one. Are you in Leeds? You are in Leeds, aren't you, Monty? Yes, Monty, that's the debate we were having. Are you in Leeds or the West Midlands? Has anyone ever successfully grown peanuts in the UK? We had some sent over from Rob at Isenios Family Garden, and I want to give them a good old try. I've seen people try growing peanuts in the UK. I think you need to grow them in a greenhouse. I think that's the good thing. That's the thing that you've got to do, is grow them in the greenhouse. Because they need... You are in Leeds. Yes, I thought you were. Rolly, get off the table, please.
I can't know what he's doing.
They're being bred so they have less seeds. I was thinking the same recently when I opened the pair. Wow. Just saw it. Hello Leeds from Wigan. Little Farmers in Wigan.
What are you doing?
The post. Oh, you just seen the post. Yes, Monty, I know you're originally from Sheffield. We had this conversation on your channel, I think, on one of your lives not so long ago.
What are you doing? I don't know what he's doing.
Here's Hippie Dog. Needs a haircut.
Oh dear, he's got a cough now.
Oh, I've got a cough now. So, I can't spell. See, I can't spell garden and I'm a gardener. You shouldn't have trouble growing peanuts. A bit nutty is easy for you. My mate is from Parsons Cross. He escaped in a tunnel in the early 90s. You're in the West Midlands now though, Monty. Rachel Jane says. May, I can't spell. Sorry, Monty. I'm trying to look for your... If you ever need a laugh, I'll let the wife grow peanuts. She would expect them to grow like peas. Nah. Shouldn't have to worry. Oh, sorry, Serenity Meadow Permaculture. Hello, how are you? I didn't see you come in there. I've only just noticed when Little Farmer's Farm said, how very dare you. Little Farmer's Farm, congrats on the 1K. I didn't even know that. But yes, there we go. Congratulations on 1K. Hopefully I'll be there soon. We've got 11 people here. We've got 11 people here. That's a record for this channel at the moment. She's gone for the rolling pin. My family guard. I found you. Well, I didn't know that, Monty, but I follow you on Facebook. I didn't even realise.
Yes.
I didn't even realise. I am now trying to do something and I've forgotten what it was. I've gone for the back door, Tony. Brian's gone for the back door. He's scared for his life. God bless you guys and good luck. You'll get there. I'll get there eventually, I'm sure. It won't be far till 1,000, I'm sure. 600's a lot. So, hopefully, 1,000 will come soon. Okay. But yes, I do follow you on Facebook, Monty. So there we go. And insult to injury. My family garden. How long have you been going? Me. I've been doing it 7 months now. So I think we said I started in June last year. Yeah, June last year. Hello, Ray. How are you? Ray's Allotment Garden. 600 is good for 7 months. Yes. What's happening at your plot? What is happening at your plot coming up? What is coming up in the plot? Right. So we're going to be doing some more seed sowings. We've got quite a few to be going in March. So we really need to get. Yes, 600 is good. Thank you, Ray. Yeah, we've got some more seed sowings coming up. Obviously, we're going to be sowing the seeds. Where's the seeds sown? We will obviously be sowing some of these seeds from Baker Creek. Giving these a go. Yeah. So. Yeah, guys, if you missed it, obviously I got a parcel today, this week from Baker Creek. American people, you American guys will probably know 612 is fantastic for 7 months because it took me a year to hit that. Wow. So, I must be doing something right. Ray, are you on Facebook? Sam asks, Ray, are you on Facebook? Yeah, Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. And we also got the, I also got sent the, what they call the whole seed catalogue from Baker Creek, which is jam-packed full of seeds and like seed varieties and even like information here. Look.
Mine. Can have it if you want it.
All this information here.
You can have it if you want it.
Nice selection there. We have been sowing flowers today, and I love Baker Creek. I'm a Yank. Serenity Meadow Permaculture. Yeah, I got sent this. I got sent this stuff for free as well from Baker Creek because they wanted me to. Or I asked if I could get some stuff sent. I'm pretty cheeky like that. I'll do that to most seed companies and ask them if they'll send me stuff for nothing. If I put it on my channel. So, but yeah, they sent me out, I think it's $16 worth of seeds. The Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds catalogue, the original smaller one, which is, I think, usually $9.99 to be sent to the UK. And then the whole seed catalogue, which is usually $12.95. That's in the US. So in the UK, I think it even costs even more, like nearly $20, I think, to get it sent to the US, to the UK. I've got 2 drinks now.
Oh, don't be greedy.
7 months. Have you been very... What? 7 months, you have done very well. It's taken me a year and a bit to get to 847. Wow, Sam. Okay, thank you. I'm glad to know that I'm doing quite well. Very smart. They're a terrific company. Sam, can't find you. Where in Wales were you again, Nick? That's what Little Farmer's Farm asks. Not far from Chester, if I'm right. Ray's Allotment Garden says everyone seems to use Baker Creek in the US. Sam, you've done really well too. You'll be at 1k soon. Yeah, Sam, you'll beat me to 1k, I think. But hopefully we'll be there soon, both of us. I kind of what everybody aspires to do on YouTube, I think, is get to 1K. You kind of feel like you've made it then. You're like a YouTube celebrity by that point. A little bit of pieces back again. Lynn's, you're back. Is that Lynn's? I'm losing track of who's who now. I know Nick is Nick. Sam is Sam. Ray is Ray, obviously. My other channel made 1K now, back on the Allotment channel. Okay, Ray. Cool. Ray is Ray. Indeed. Rachel is Rachel. Rachel Jane. Unless somebody else is using your, like somebody else in the family is using your channel, obviously, and you might not be who I think you are.
And then he looks up at you and he puts
My family garden is Monty. Brian is Allotment Life, I think. Or is that Tony? I've lost track of who's who now. Monsanto tried to turn all the seed companies into rubbish. Little bit of peace is Lynn's. People don't like my holiday vids, so lost a lot of people. Okay. Brian. Little Farmer's Farm. Tony is Guru. Okay. So I think we're I don't even know how long we've been on now. 1 hour and 17 minutes. I wasn't going to say that we're going to pack up because it's not time yet. Usually go on for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So yeah. If anybody didn't see this catalogue, this seed catalogue, by the way, this is the original, the normal seed catalogue. I mean, that's bigger than some seed catalogues in the UK on its own. But this one is huge. It's like half an Argos catalogue. It's really massive. And I'm going to have fun looking through that. Confused. I have confused. What? I have them confused now, Tony. Plenty of time left. Monsanto tried to buy up all the turmeric and patent it for the curcumin.
Oh, right.
The sods. A weighty term. I was at 400, but slowly crawling back up now. My little bit of peace, yes. Bought blueberry plants from the range for $3.99. Looked good. I think my brother got some apple trees and some cherry trees from, I don't know if we got them from Home Bargains or E&M or something. Or am I Spartacus? I don't know. It could be anybody. I was looking at the catalogue but couldn't justify the cost. Yeah. Well, I didn't have to justify the cost because I didn't pay for it, so yeah, that was good. That was a good thing. No. Catalogues are normally too costly for me. Willis for me in Dale. Oh, Wilco's. Yeah. We tend to, I do tend to go to Wilco's and have a look around, see what I can find.
And end up spending a fortune.
Yeah, sometimes end up spending a fortune. I'm jealous of the numerous seed potato varieties you blokes have. 11 peeps in the room. Yeah, we do have quite a lot of seed potato varieties over here. Who was it who did that video? Who did a video on the potato fair? Was it you, Nick? Who did the video on the potato fair, or am I getting you confused with somebody else? I used Wilco for the other week and the lady forgot to scan loads of stuff. Yes, it was you, Nick. Yeah, that was amazing. I've never seen so many varieties of seed potato in my whole life, I swear. I don't know, I mean, I could have got lost there for hours and hours. But that was pretty extreme. On the extreme side of potatoes, I would say. Wilco windowsill 3-chamber propagator, 10 quid, an absolute bargain. Did a haul the other day. 5,500 seeds for 11 quid. Cannot beat them, mate. They are really good, I must admit. You do get a lot for your money in Wilco. Pardon me. My nursery has loads kind of put me off, not sure what to buy. Yeah, I suppose that is the problem, because you're like then like, oh well, I really want that, I really want that, I really want that, but you've only got the space to put like a couple of varieties. I've got 3 varieties. Again, that was King Seeds. That was the other thing I was trying to think of from King Seeds. They sent me some 3 2.5 kilo bags of seed potatoes, 3 different varieties for nothing, to review on my channel. They were Stemster, Kestrel and Pink Fir Apple, which I've never tried Pink Fir Apple before. I've never tried any of them before, actually, I don't think. How are you doing cheap seed propagators? $1.99, like damn long ones. I bought a long one which had got like 5 like sets of 6 cells inside, so 5 different sets of 6 cells inside it. I got that from I got that one from Wilco, actually. Kestrel are a good potato. So I've heard that oh my god, I think I was talking about it, Nick, we were talking about it the other day. What was them potatoes I was saying? They're supposed to be really good. Cara, that was the one. Cara. Cara. That was the potatoes I was thinking. Wilger and Picasso. I've heard that Wilger are not too bad. Hello, Nick Harrison. Never tried them for the first days. Cannot beat Ulster Prince. Okay, we'll have to have a look at them as well. Ray says, one of my customers told me about Accent, not seen or heard of them. Try Home Garden Red Duke of York too. I tried Red Duke of York last year, and we did get some decent sized potatoes, but we had a problem with wireworm or eelworm or something, which was making holes in the potatoes. There might have been slugs as well that ate them as well. Right. Anyone ever started asparagus from seed? No, I've not. I've not started there. Aaron's, I've heard they're quite good as well, yes. Asparagus are easy. So I've not tried them at all actually. I've got some asparagus crowns which I got from, well, my brother actually got them from Home Bargains, I think, the other week. Yes, I think so, a little bit of piece. I think I'll find them. When do you move them outside? I don't know, but somebody might. We had a massive result last autumn with the Sarpos. I've heard they're really good as well. I keep putting my hand the wrong side. Oh, Treesworth and Dobbies. That's my brother there. Right, we had a massive result last autumn with the Sarpo mirror for the main croppers. Very good blight resistance. Oh. Yeah, Sarpo mirror, I have heard they're really good. I've got too many varieties already, not sure I'll have enough buckets for them for them all. Beginning of May, move them out of the buckets. I was collecting buckets today for my spuds. You can put them in a cold frame now. Really cold, hardy. Thanks, Rachel Jane. We're due heavy snow tomorrow. Whereabouts are you? My little piece, bit of peace. I've heard there's supposed to be some snow coming in with the storm. Is it Storm Ellen?
We're supposed to get it Thursday.
Oh, there we go. I've been told by the all-powerful one that we're supposed to be getting it on Thursday.
And then it's going to rain on Friday, so it won't be here for long.
Yeah. Supposed to be getting snow on Thursday here, and then it's going to rain on Friday, so it won't be around for long. But then if it's snowed and it's still cold enough, the rain might end up being snow. I don't know. You never know. I need more room under the grow lights. Yes, I don't have a...
What are you having? What are you having?
Central Scotland. Well, there's always snow in there, isn't it? Do you ever get anything that's not snow?
Fucking fat bastard.
It was nice on the south coast today. We were very sunny. Everybody uses bonfires and was smoked out. Chris, you might like to make a few of us as moderators in case you get any problem guests. Okay, Nick, I've not done that before, but seeing as you've asked, I'll make you one.
What?
A moderator.
What's that mean?
Means he can kick people out if they're being silly. Thank you for hosting the chat.
But not me, because I'm not silly.
Ellen? Mine hasn't buggered off yet. Flipping it, where have we done the whole alphabet before June at this rate? Yeah, I know. We're on Ellen, and there's also then Francis coming in straight after Ellen. So we've got two storms like on the tail of each other. Put me as one if you would like. Sam, yeah? Okay, Sam. Ah, I've lost the chat.
Not me, though.
I've lost the chat.
Not me, though, because I'm not silly.
Oh, I've got it back. Come on, Sam, I want to make you a moderator. There we go. So there we go. Nick and Sam are now moderators. It can be a problem. Yeah, I think we had a couple last week as well. Oh, hang on.
What's trouble?
People just coming in to cause trouble. being stupid.
Good. They should get told off and kicked out.
Yeah, makes it easier for the host to concentrate. Yeah, I do agree with that. I've seen a lot of people do have the moderators, but I didn't know. Pardon me. I didn't really actually ask them to be a moderator. Mods are the really go rough. Yes, kicking them trolls into touch.
But can't kick me out because I'm asleep.
Nick moderates on a few channels. Trolls plus naughty folks who interfere with themselves. Lol. Ray says he's happy to if needed. When did lives have a bot? When I did lives, I had a bot, but it went a bit mad on people. Lol. That was silly last night, Nick. Where's Ray?
He's there.
Right, Ray, you are now a moderator as well. I think the main thing is probably to try and ignore them, and then people, they will usually disappear on you. 13. Yes, we had 13. It's gone down to 12 now. But still, that's a record high for one of my lives. Why do trolls bother? I don't know. I just like to make people's life a living misery, I think. Or I like to make people's lives a living misery. Get your Doc Martin boots on, guys. Yeah, let's get your boots on and boot them out. Low lifes. Yep. They just think that they're funny, basically, but they're not.
They might have learning problems.
I'll have learning problems when I'm finished with them.
I have learning problems.
Yes, but that's not the same thing. They're just idiots.
Oh.
Right, come on, look.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for a bot called Trap Town. They want to be friends in the comment section. They got caught on Friday by it. And so next time you see that comment, get rid of it and report it as spam. Okay.
What?
It's the same as if you see a comment from someone called Trap Town.
Oh, what is it? A naughty one?
They have personality and lack of life problems. Yeah. That's right, yeah. Nothing better to do with them, with their lives, than interfere with people's hard work and try and make things difficult. But yeah, let's try and get off of that subject anyway, and steer the subject back to gardening. So, any other questions, or anybody want to tell me anything that they've done in the last week that they are specifically actually Okay, I wonder who that was aimed at then, Ray. I'd like to meet a troll face to face. Yeah, I don't think you could, unless you're like really short, you probably couldn't meet them face to face because they're probably like 12 years old. Thanks for the advice on asparagus. I'll move it out of the greenhouse tonight and we'll have a couple of warm, cloudy days coming up. Cool. I'm emptying a person's garden tomorrow. Wow. Cool. Anybody got any plans for the week ahead? I think we need to sow some more seeds, I think. No idea what they have, but it'll be fun. Cool. Over the last year I had to adapt to different tools in the garden. I threw my roses at the allotment today. Video will be edited and going up next week. Okay, Nick. Cool. Oh, so I will be doing a separate video on this Baker Creek stuff that I've got here. But yeah, we'll see where that goes. Also, going to be doing some more seed sowings. And as I say, if you're on Instagram, do check me out on there, and I'll put up a picture and a video of what we did at the allotment today. Sorry. I have a meet with my daughter's head teacher about me running their outdoor gardening area. Oh, that's cool, Sam. I got roaming roses for allotment, not sure where they're going. Yeah, Sam, that sounds brilliant. I've got work on Serenity Meadow, this is. I've got work, I'm starting seeds, I work on a final pruning of roses and trees and general cleanup. Cool. Yeah, we've got to build. We've got to start building, clearing the ground and building an enclosure for our chickens, which we're going to get in the spring. So that'll be something that's going to have to be done soon. Also got to sort out the area where the fruit's going, because the fruit is currently in a temporary place and it's now trying to come out of dormancy, so it's going to have to be moved. I roll into 2-3 lengths over the width. We usually come in 2 metre widths. Roll the edges over each other about 1 to 2 inches and use zip ties to stitch them. That's quite good information for anybody who's wanting to know about that. Voluntary, but I think it should be compulsory that all schools in the UK have a gardening space. Yes, that is very true, Sam. I do agree with that one. I think it should be made compulsory, and that we should be teaching our children where fruit and veg comes from, because a lot of children don't even know how plants grow, how some fruit and vegetables grow, or where their fruit and vegetables come from. We also find that fruit and vegetables, children will eat fruit and vegetables better if they actually grow them themselves. They will actually try some different vegetables if they've grown them themselves. Ray says, my daughter does gardening at school. Brian, TTFN, see you later. My little bit of peace. Manchester schools where I live have gardening space but don't use them. My fruit bushes are all in buckets, so I've been clearing fruit cage of bindweed. Yes, boilings. So, Chris, I don't want to crash your live, mate, but Ray wanted to know the score, pal. What?
This is kind of annoying.
My daughter wants to do a video tour of my plot in the summer. She's only 8, but she knows all of what is growing. That's pretty cool. At least she knows what's going on, you know what I mean? she's doing. You know what I mean? It's really good if kids know what fruit and veg are and how they grow, what they grow, where they grow. It's really helpful for people. Our James's school had a dedicated growing area. The kids get to take a veggie home every Friday through the summer. Wow.
We've got tomatoes in.
That's good. Yeah, so we've got tomatoes, aubergines, chilies, peppers, sweet peas.
I was not saying.
What else have we got in? Chilies, peppers, sweet peas.
I don't know if she's just gone on a rant.
We've got some other flowers. We've got some Algolagia, some castor oil plant, sunflowers.
Them other ones that Tim put in.
Narcissus.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Oh, and some daffodils.
Daffodils and narcissus, which we actually moved today. They're now in the raised bed, they were in a smaller bed where the raised bed now is. I've always involved her in the garden. I don't personally feel comfortable putting my daughter on YouTube. No, I get that, Sam. My daughter sowed cosmos and was so excited after 2 days it sprouted. Wow, cool. I grew cosmos last year. Cosmos are actually quite easy to grow.
No, none of my cosmos come out.
The cosmos did, yeah. That's a big plant with fluffy leaves inside near the side of the shed.
Oh, yeah. I need to get some roses as well.
Love getting kids involved. It makes my day when they dig it, get it, dig it. Oh, suit yourselves. Yeah, when they dig it. I'll get it. Yeah, it's really good to get kids involved, and I think that all schools should do it. All schools should have a dedicated gardening area where they'll do gardening videos. Always do the sunflower with a daughter, she loves them. I think that's a really good one for kids, is to get sunflowers in, to get them growing stuff, because sunflowers usually sprout really quite quickly, and it's also something quite fun for the children because they do grow quite big. I grew my narcissus and daffodils in pots last year and sunk the pots in the borders. Growth has emerged in the pots once again. Yeah, I mean, narcissus and daffodils are perennial, so they will come back every year as long as you take the top growth off. Once it dies back. If you can lift the bulbs, you can actually separate them, lift the bulbs and separate them, and they will actually grow other little bulbs on the side of the main bulb, so you can actually separate them, and then you end up with more plants.
Some gladioli as well.
You've got gladioli.
What?
You've got gladioli.
Yeah, it's in newspaper in the shed.
Oh, they're not gladiolis. Dahlias. Yeah, we've got dahlia tubers in the shed. We'll be doing Nick's going to be doing his sunflower challenge again this year. Yeah, we can probably all get involved in that. I don't know who was giddier. That's what I like to hear, Nick. Got my seeds, Nick. Yeah, everybody's ready for the sunflower challenge.
What's the sunflower challenge?
Who can grow the biggest sunflower?
Not me, because it didn't go well. Actually, it did later. But
I just put my dahlias in pots in the greenhouse. Yeah, you can do that. Mine were in some were in the flower bed and some were in the hanging baskets. So I've actually took them up.
The dahlias got eaten out the beds.
No, there was two.
Rabbits.
There was two left.
Oh yeah, and then there was two in the hanging baskets.
The kids got Baker Creek sunflower seeds ready. Yeah, I've seen that. Baker Creek, they do some wicked sunflowers. Nick says, Tony, he can send you some. Just give me your address, but not in here. obviously. Sure you know that. I got a supply from Sunflower Heads. Pick your own. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as I was saying, sunflower seeds. Somebody said about Baker Creek. They do some wicked sunflowers.
You didn't show me them.
I've got to find them now.
That book stinks.
Oh, are you seeing these? Pink and white dandelions. That is strange.
I want them.
Oh man, look at that echinacea.
I want that too.
That's pretty cool.
I want that too.
Can't remember where I see them. Sunflowers now. Got to be in here somewhere. Flower seeds. Here we go. Alphabetical order. Yeah, you got like these. These three here, sunflowers. And then there's like another 2 pages of sunflowers. Right, that's wicked. These ones are wicked at the bottom. They are Evening Sun. You also have Mammoth Grey Striped, which is those ones down in the corner there. Apparently they grow 10 foot and 12 inches across. I don't know what the tallest ones are. Mongolian Giant, 16 to 18 foot. I think somebody just said about somebody just said in the chat about Mongolian Giant. Gold Ring. This is a mini sunflower that heads reaching just over 2 to 4 inches across. Plants average just 20 inches tall. Oh, sorry, 14 foot the Mongolian Giant. Sorry, I do apologise. Mammoth Grey Striped. Big head, 12 inch across the head, but the plants only get to 10 feet, so not too bad. Not amazingly big, not tall. Trying to find the tallest ones. I think it's probably the Mongolian Giant. Yeah, 14 feet seems like the tallest. There's also Titan, which says massive record-setting flower heads have reached a fantastic 24 inches across in some areas. One of the largest you can grow, but it doesn't say how tall the plants get. So yeah, I think the Mongolian Giants are the tallest. Well, the Sunflower Challenge will probably start at the end of March. Okay, Nick. Snick? I mean Nick. Can we sow before that? Right, sorry, I've lost everybody's. I like the daisy type. I was going to need 30-foot scaffold pole this year for my sunflower. I think Mongolian Giants, right, daisy type, people have to come to ours and return, no. Sam's allotment diary, 11 foot, not too shabby Sam, no. I'll find the email address for Baker Creek later, look good. We'll look at Baker Creek. See, everybody wants to look at Baker Creek now. Flipping Heck, the Mammoth was a whopper. So I read that one earlier. Bring on the Sunflower Challenge. I'm ready. Right. Sunflower Challenge. We'll probably start. Yeah, I've got that one. Can we sow before that? If you want, Sam. Okay, so we can sow before. You can sow before that. I stuck some in this week. Says Ray. Sam says cool. And Nick says you just won't know what categories I'm going to have this year.
We've got some
That's
that
the
have
challenge,
got
Nick.
the heads come up.
We've got Russian Giant, I think.
Yeah, but they're coming up.
Yeah, they are starting to come up now. Yeah, they've started. They've germinated. I think they're Russian Giant.
But how big will they get?
I don't know. It says on the packet like 18 feet, but it usually don't make it that high. I think the one we had last year was about 11 foot, I think, and that come up late. That got eaten by rabbits, and then it somehow sprouted back up, and in August it was like 12 feet high. So yeah. I might not have the tallest category this time. My seeds won't be sown won't be sown and recorded until Nick says go. I grew Rachel Jane grew Russian Giant last year. It was 9 feet. Yeah, I'm sure mine was about 10 or 11 feet. I think maybe 12.
Where's my flying saucers? Why are they all the way up there for?
Because I took the bag upstairs yesterday when we got back from Lincoln.
No, you're all out there.
Yeah, so I think we're going to wait for Nick to say go, but if Nick says okay, then we'll go. As I say, I've sown some already, but if we're going to have to sow them at a certain time for the Sunflower Challenge, then we'll do that. I grew the shortest and smallest, if that's a category. I grew some Russian Giants, which were multi-headed, and they're supposed to be a single-headed variety. Get that one. I also grew some Italian White. They were quite good. I think the plants were about 7 foot tall, with multiple small sunflowers. You eating cheese?
Yeah.
With multiple small white sunflowers on them.
Or you're not going to go
So,
to bed.
yeah. I'm going to look in this other magazine, this other bigger one, and see if there's any bigger.
You won't give it to me until I spend those money.
If there's any different sunflowers in here.
How about you go
Well,
to
they
me?
look nice. The Fantasia.
How much money am I allowed to spend?
Not a lot, because they ain't got a lot. I like to try and grow a hedge of mixed sunflowers without support. My red sunflowers did really well. Nick said his red sunflowers did really well. Yeah, those Fantasia look nice. And also the one above that, the Autumn Beauty at the top there. This one. I still think them Evening Sun are really pretty though. These ones here. Oh, we've got the Hoppy Black Dye Sunflower in this one. That's the one that's on the front page. Brilliant Obsidian Black Seeded Sunflower. Used for making natural dye. This is the traditional variety has been saved and used by the Hopi Native American people for dyeing cotton, wool and other fibres to make the iconic Hopi basketry. These medium to large sunflower heads are striking in the garden. The simple dye making process will yield stellar shades from dove grey to deep purple, depending on your technique and other materials used. A multi-purpose variety, the food and fodder merits of this beautiful variety should not be overlooked. Reaches about 8 feet tall. So there we go. Where are we? Forkin allotment. Sorry, Nick, I'm buggered. Been up for 6 the last 3 days, banging it at the allotment. Love chatting with you and the gang tonight, pal. Keep growing with Richard down.
Hi.
Night, folks. Night. Bad, is it? Night, Guru. Oh, this one's called Short Stuff. That's just a short sunflower. I can't even get the picture in. A short sunflower there. That one. Well, the red sun and the Mexican's red sunflower, red torch at the bottom there, they look quite good as well. See you, Donna. With you down. Lol, night all. Night. Teddy bear. I grew some. I tried to grow some of them, some teddy bear last year, and nothing come out. And you've also got false sunflowers, Heliopsis, which are these ones here, this one and the one below it. They are false sunflowers. Quite pretty leaves on that top one. Okay, Sam, right, we'll catch you later. Thank you for coming along, thank you for moderating. So if I made you moderator this time, does that mean that you'll be moderator for all my streams? Or do I have to set moderators every time? Oh wow, look at these tomatoes. Look, aubergines. Yes, we stay mods unless you remove. Okay, thank you, Nick. Thanks for the answer. Well, that one's nice as well. Black brandy wine. I'm having the book stolen off of me now by my missus. So, yes, we've still got 8 people in the chat, which is like really cool. We usually sort of dwindle down to like a few people by now, so I'm actually really happy with this. I'm really happy with how this stream's going. I usually say I'm only going to come on for an hour, and I usually end up on here for an hour and a half, 2 hours plus. But this one has been the first 2 hour plus video live stream I've done, I think. I'm not sure how long my first one was. What's that? Crimson clover. Use that as a green manure.
What are these ones?
Dandelion, Japanese dandelions. I was showing them. White dandelions. Pink dandelions. I can't understand why people go for unusual fruit and veg. My problem is I'm a traditionalist. I suppose I like to try. Sometimes I like to try something a bit different, just to see how it goes, really. And sometimes if I see something like a flower that's like looks really pretty in the seed catalogue or on the seed packet, I'll go for that as well. I suppose if you are a traditionalist, it does kind of restrict you a little bit on what you're going to be sowing, because you'll probably only sow the same things year after year. I was going to do something then. I do try at least one new addition to the plot. Well, there you go. At least if you try something different, that's always a good thing. I try to evolve with the weather, says Rachel Jane. Nick says, I always try some new varieties each year. Rachel Jane's going to grow duckweed. Isn't that a weed? What's that? African daisy. That's quite pretty.
I don't care if you don't call it.
That's pretty. Datura.
I don't care.
Let me show them that.
No,
I want to show them what you picked up. What you picked. The one just said this is a nice one. An African daisy. And I said I like that one there. The Datura. It's not really a restriction. It means I've found what my family eat. Yeah, I suppose if you want to just grow what your family eat, then that's always a good thing. You don't want to be growing stuff that you're not going to find a home for, basically. Nobody's going to eat it, basically. Nick's Allotment Diary says because of the rain.
What's the... Oh, I've got some of that.
But yeah, I always try something new every year, even if it's not a new to me. I'll try something that's like a new variety. Like I'm trying the black opal tomatoes this year. I'm also trying cucamelons. I'm trying different variety of cucumber, different variety of aubergine, some different varieties of tomatoes, as I just said, black opal tomatoes, and a few other different varieties of tomatoes. Duckweed rain.
That's nice.
What is it?
What do you mean? Yeah. Silly mommy that went out.
Nasturtium, can you eat them? You can eat them. I plan to add some berries this year, so Sleepless in the Carolinas. Hello, welcome. Where have you been? Again, if you're in the Carolinas, you probably only just got here. Well, you probably have only just got here because I haven't seen you before, but yeah. I'm actually completely losing my mind now. You're new here, Sleepless in the Carolinas. I think I subscribed to your channel. I think. Let's go to your channel. If I don't subscribe to it, I will.
I don't want you to cut this one anymore.
Yes, I do subscribe to your channel. How long have you been doing this? Let's have a look. Oh, only a couple of weeks. You got 253 subscribers. That's not bad. I just never made a live stream. I've done the cuttings of my berry.
Why is it not working?
Yes. Welcome, Sleepless in the Carolinas, Nick says. Yes, you've only been going for a little while. It's really good. That's really good. I'm at 600 now, 600 plus subscribers now. But it says 612. I don't know if that's gone up in the last. Let's have a look. Since I've been doing this video, this live stream. Sleepless in Carolinas. If you can't live stream you can't live stream directly on YouTube unless you've got over 1,000 subscribers, but you can live stream using like Streamlabs, or sort of I think there's one in US called Camerafy, I think, that you can use. I had a goji berry for 7 years, goji bush for 7 years, never fruited, so I ripped it out. Okay, that seems logical, I suppose. It's taking up space and it's not fruiting, so don't they need like quite a lot of heat though? But yeah, as I said, Sleepers in the Carolinas, if you want to do a live stream with less subscribers, use something like Streamlabs or Camerafy or something similar. Mine fruited last year for the first time, says Rachel Jane. How long did you have it for, Rachel, before it fruited? You can live stream. You can stream live from a PC without 1,000 subscribers. Yes, you can. Yes, sorry, Nick. I do apologise. You can't live stream from a mobile phone without 1,000 subscribers. I do apologise. I did forget about that one. I did one live stream before, I think, from a laptop. But my laptop I have now doesn't have a webcam. 12 years, and you only got it's only just fruited. Wow, I mean that takes a long time to fruit. So I'm just going to my YouTube studio, see if we've got any more subscribers. Just not from mobile, yeah, Nick. Yeah, I do apologise. I did get that one wrong. I actually completely forgot about the that you can live stream from a PC or a laptop. But you can't live stream from mobile without 1,000 subscribers. But if you do want to live stream from, we've got one extra subscriber, by the way. We've now got 613. But if you do want to live stream from your mobile without 1,000 subscribers, you can use Streamlabs, or, as I said, in the US, I believe there's a one of them things. What's it called again? An app called Camerafy. I've seen some people use in the US. Sleepers in Carolina. I don't want to live stream. I meant that I've never had the opportunity to attend one of your sessions. Okie dokie. No problem. I was just pointing out that if you did ever want to live stream, you can either do it from a laptop or a PC, or you could use Streamlabs or Camerafy or something to do that if you ever get to the point where you want to do live streams. I've only just started doing live streams because I only found out recently that I could actually use Streamlabs to go live on my phone. I never wanted to live stream, but never say never. Sky Slips to the Carolinas. But do keep coming into people's live streams. Just let people know that you're new. Don't go begging for subs, obviously, but people will check your channel out, and if they like what they see, they will for subscribers, because that's not... Just attend people's live streams and go in there and just say, hi, I'm new, literally like you did here. You didn't ask for subscribers, but people may have gone to your channel, checked you out and thought, oh, that looks like a good channel, I'll subscribe. That happens to me a lot. I enjoy doing videos on the plot too much, but now I'm stuck at home. That's really too bad. Is it Brian? Yeah, I think. I'm really terrible with names, sorry, you're going to confuse me again now. Yeah, just like I said, don't, you know what I mean? Just go in and say, hi, how are you? I'm new. First time here. Yes, it's Brian, right. I did remember, right. That's too bad, Brian. I couldn't imagine not being able to go to my allotment. I think I'd go crazy. Where was I? I might have to make a video for new subscribers, like the new subscribers, new YouTubers, or like YouTubers haven't got that many subscribers. Just like tips on how to get some subscribers. I'll probably do it when I get 1,000 though. I did my first one from my allotment, but that is not possible now. They've stopped it if you haven't got 1,000. Yeah, but like I said, Nick, if you can download Streamlabs or something similar, you can actually do it. I think some of the things they've done with YouTube has been a good idea, and some of the things they've done isn't really hasn't helped, should we say, hasn't helped the situation. I think we've had some of the things which have changed, which haven't really helped people, would be the, as you say, the 1,000 subscribers to live stream on a mobile device, which doesn't really make much sense, because if a lot of people are vloggers and that, so wouldn't they want to do that? I'm a leg down, need a new knee, that's why I'm at home. Believe it or not, I see the funny side of everything, even myself. Ha! Okay, Brian. That's unfortunate, that. But I saw somebody actually today. I saw there was a guy at the gate when I went to the allotment, and we used to have an allotment on our plot, on our site. And he said he had it for 40 years, and in the 40 years that he had the plot that I've got hasn't looked as good as it does now. It's never looked as good as it does now. So that was like really, I thought that was like really high praise. So when you consider, I suppose, that it was like 5 foot high in weeds when I took it on, it is amazing what we've done with it.
And brambles.
It followed security incidents. I guess that's, yeah, I guess that's right, Nick. I can see that from that side. That's happened to somebody, Brian. Yes. Brian, can anyone give you a lift to the plot and then direct them? Yes, very high praise. Yeah. So I'm glad that somebody appreciated what we do. He didn't actually know it was our plot for a start. He was just looking at the plot. And when we turned up, he was just generally talking about that he used to be on the allotment site, and he said this plot here has never looked so good in all the time that I was here, because I gave him my plot 2 years ago, which was just before I started, and as the plot improves, it's like a legal drug. Yes, I would probably say that I am addicted to my plot. My partner would probably say that I'm addicted to my plot, especially in the summer. I could sit up there all day in the summer and just look at everything, just sit there and just watch everything. But yeah, he didn't even realise it was our plot, and he was just saying this plot's like really brilliant. He says, I've never seen it looking so good. And I was like, yeah, this is our plot. And he was like, oh, you've worked wonders with it. It was basically, most of the time that he was there for 40 years, it was a jungle. So I mean, that's like praise from Caesar sort of thing. Have a friend on regularly, he feeds the chickens, etc. Ah, okay, Brian, that's good. Work gets in the way of my gardening. Yes, Nick, I know what you mean. I only do voluntary work, but I work 7.5 hours. Is it 7.5 or 8.5 hours? 7.5 hours a day. Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So at the moment I don't get down the plot on those days because it's too dark when I leave the house, and it's too dark when I get home. But hopefully with the nights getting longer, we'll actually get some time on the plot. Lol, the weather gets in the way of gardening. Rachel Jane, yeah. I try not to let the weather get in the way, unless it's absolutely like belting it down with rain. to the point where it would be like treacherous to go on the plot, then right, the dog's just gone to bed. I think he's trying to tell me something. My job is gardening and I have an allotment, so I live and breathe gardening. That's wicked, Paul. I don't know whether I could have a job as a gardener and then have my own allotment and that. I don't know whether that would work, because I think then you might get bored of gardening. I don't know, but maybe not. My partner says apparently she thinks I could have a job as a gardener and it would be perfectly fine. I would still go to the allotment. It's also an escape. It's like my quiet place.
Cheers, thanks, babe.
Nick says I work Monday to Friday, so hope for decent weather at the weekends. Yeah, but we've been having storms every weekend for the last 2 weeks. It's been windy today, but it hasn't. I think the storms aren't set to come in. That storm Ellen isn't set to come in until Wednesday or Thursday. So, yeah. As I say, Tuesday and Thursday we get time to go down the plot. And on either a Saturday or a Sunday, me and my brother usually go down and do a bit of work. Yes, a quiet place, no wife, yippee.
Cheeky.
As Brian said.
No, because you dragged me down there.
Nick said I was lucky to get there this afternoon. I do drag her down there sometimes, yeah I do. Natural State Gardener and Homestead. Hey guys, just found you from Arkansas. Nice. I know a few YouTubers from Arkansas actually. I hope you like the channel, and I hope you like. You'll find it nice here in my live stream. Nick says my wife has only ever been twice. My wife likes to go down the allotment and sow seeds, but other than that she doesn't like gardening that much. She doesn't see how I can go down the allotment and spend hours down there doing almost nothing, as she puts it. Everybody say something. I want my last input off screen before the wife sees it. We live, are you being served? We love, are you being served? Seed sowing is the best bit. Yeah, I do agree. Seed sowing is the best bit, and it is like the most exciting time of the year when you can actually get some seeds in. But I could literally sit there and watch stuff grow. That probably sounds quite sad, to be honest.
Strange person.
But yeah, I could just sit there and watch the stuff grow. It would fascinate me. And also sitting in the veg. Sitting in veg. I'm not sitting in veg. Sitting in the shed. Making YouTube videos as well. Although, if I'm going to do some longer vlogs, I'm going to have to get a battery pack. We've got one, haven't we? But I don't know where it is. Battery charger. That battery charger for the phone.
I think I know where it is.
Ah, so that's somewhere around. Got a battery pack for the phone. So hopefully we might be able to do some sort of longer vlogs and edit them together. But I don't want the videos to be too long, because a few people have complained that the videos are quite long. Some videos are quite long. But then some people say they like longer videos, but some people say they like shorter videos. So it depends on what you're doing, I suppose. Vlogs, it's okay if you're going to do a longer video. If you're doing like a how-to video, it's probably better to do a shorter video. After a couple of months out of a couple of hours of graft in the garden, nothing better than sitting in the greenhouse with a brew watching the birds. Exactly, Brian. nothing wrong with that at all. I like watching the birds and pollinators visiting the garden. Yes, sleepless in the Carolinas. I have been known to photograph a bee or a wasp or hoverflies, or video hoverflies in the greenhouse or polytunnel. I usually get hoverflies in the polytunnel. I usually record them. We had a dragonfly in the polytunnel last summer. I had to get it out because it was going crazy trying to escape. So I got it out in a tub and put it outside. I think there was a picture on my Instagram actually. When it was in the tub, I took a photograph. And we get quite a lot of birds down on our allotment because we've got hedges all the way down one side, and the birds actually nest in there. We get like robins, great tits, blue tits. So I'm not sure if we get coal tits. We've had pheasants on the plot. I think quite a lot of people probably get pheasants on the plot though. Get rabbits. Rabbits eat everything. Long videos can put some people off. I can't talk for ages about stuff unless I'm doing a live. Yeah, I do a lot of research before doing my videos, so I can like find a lot of stuff to talk about. But I usually try to keep my videos sort of under 20 minutes long. If I can, under 10. I like photography and would like to get into macro photography. Yeah, macro photography is, it's cool. I've done some kind of macro stuff where I've done close-ups of like a bee. I don't know if you guys saw on my Instagram, there's a picture of a bee. It came into the shed when I was doing a video. I was actually recording a video. And it came into the shed and it just sat on the corner of the like the tables, the side in the shed, and it was just sat there for ages. So I took a photograph of it, and I think it's got like nearly 100 likes on Instagram.
It's a bee.
Pheasants and rabbits.
I like bees.
You can do without. Yeah, exactly. I could do without the rabbits. I'll tell you that much. I don't mind long videos, says Rachel Jane. Just nipped in to say hi, won't be on long tonight. Okay, Conversation Shed, that's not a problem at all. We've been going for over 2 hours now. We've had some really good time in here. We had 13 viewers at one point, so I think we've done really well tonight. And people are still here, which is pretty cool. I never thought that I honestly never thought that I'd ever do anything on YouTube. I'd never get a single subscriber. I'd never have a view on any of my videos, anything. I thought that it would be like the biggest flop ever in my life, the worst thing I'd ever done in my life. And to now, YouTube has been probably one of the best things I've done in my life. One of my biggest achievements in life, and every time I hit a new milestone on YouTube, it's just so rewarding. It makes me feel so much better about myself. I need to increase my watch time to get to the point where I'm monetized, so need to do some longer videos. Yeah, Nick, lives can get you there, obviously, because a lot of people might watch your whole live stream. So lives can help you get there with your watch time. But yeah, I need to improve my average watch time, because a lot of my videos, I don't do it now so much. I used to promote a lot of my videos, especially not my lives, but my just normal videos. I used to promote them a lot on subreddits on Reddit, but it didn't help my watch time. I'd have videos where I have 600-700 views, but my average watch time was like 30 seconds or less. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of, you want to kind of be careful where you post your video to. Where am I? Need to increase my watch time. Brian said I was happy once I got my first 100. Yeah, I was ecstatic once I got my first 100. Then when I reached 500, I was almost beside myself. Now I'm at 600. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't believe that it is what it is. And that people obviously like to watch me, and people like me. And that helps me a lot, because I mentioned it before in some of my videos, but I do suffer from depression. And it helps me a lot that people actually like my videos, and people actually come in and will watch my videos and watch my live streams, and people do come and chat on my live streams and comment on my videos. Everything, all that sort of thing really makes me really helps with my mental health. So I find that yeah, I don't like to talk about it too much, but there was, I have said I would do a video on it at some point, just about what I suffer with, mainly depression and anxiety, which is really hard when you're a YouTuber, having anxiety.
The bathroom light broke.
It'll probably come on if you leave it.
No, it's coming on, but it's gone.
Right, leave it off for a minute, I'll have a look at it in a
But I
bit.
need to go to the toilet. I can't seem to go to the toilet.
So, where were we? I can see your channel being much bigger. Was that to me, Sleepless in the Carolinas? No, conversation says, hi Nick, you okay? Nick says, I've been doing that recently. Was that what? Doing like lives and or posting to Reddit, because Reddit is awful for watch time. Also, I've found anyway. Sleepless in Carolina says, you have a lot to offer. Thank you. Allotment Life says, hi, I hope you're well. Oh, sorry, conversation says to Brian, very well, mate. Nick says, just check you out. Conversation shared. Nick's conversation says, thank you. I think I've been subbed to you for a while. No, sorry, I wasn't. I am now though. It says, yes, Nick. I'm already on board. Conversation shared. Says Brian. Sleepless in Carolina says much bigger. Conversation says, I do struggle to promote, to be honest. And Nick says, that's great, Chris. I'm pleased that you are doing videos. Keep it up. Dean's here. Hi Dean, how are you? Are you down the plot today? Everybody's saying hello to Dean. Have you seen Dave recently as well, Dean? We're back up to double figures on the viewers. About 5 minutes away. I need to sort the fire out. Is it raining?
No, someone's got something on the spot. I think Julian's got a passport. Oh, drawn.
Right, sorry. It wasn't raining. It was somebody put some pasta on and will dry. Spoke to Dave the other day. Is Dave okay? He's not posted for a while. Not sorted a damper out yet, Dean. Could have seasonal depression, Nick. Dave posted about 30 minutes ago. Hi from Belgium. Hi Tracy Alden Smith. Nice to see somebody here from another place. Oh, I've only come online. Back to Jane's Allotment. Just come online, I'll have a look. Yeah, also, hi Tracy. I think I know you from Instagram. Sadly, one of his cats passed away. It was 17 years old. Oh, that's too bad. I've got a 12-year-old cat who's just come back from an operation. Well, he had a catheter in because he had a blocked bladder. But he's back now and he's been discharged from the veterinary hospital. Winter depression is usually down to the lack of vitamin D. Yes, Brian, I've heard that one. It's called SAD, isn't it? Seasonal affective disorder or disease. I'm going to have to go now, Chris. It's been a great live. Catch you again soon. Have a great evening. Okay, Nick, thank you, and I'll see you later. The Natural State Gardener and Homestead says you're very enjoyable to listen to. Thank you. It's sad. Yes, Nick. Sleepless in Carolinas is no. I follow all the channels. Okay, Tracy. Doc put me on the. Yes, night, Nick. See you soon. I don't know if some people have been calling me Nick tonight.
Dry a little bit, so I just took off the hob.
Alright, thank you.
Sorry.
I don't know if some people have been calling me Nick. It's Chris. I think I just kind of ignored it a little bit. I didn't realise they were talking to me. But yeah, I find a lot of American people find that I'm quite enjoyable to listen to because of my accent. I think a lot of American people like the British accent. This is now computed. Yes. Lol. Omega-3 fish oil is high in vitamin D. There we go. We do, says Sleepless in the Carolinas. Yes. I have heard that one, that a lot of American people do like the British accent. Your accent is cool. Was the package from Baker Creek? It was, yes. Conversation check. You weren't here, were you? So I'll show you. I got some fava beans, which are basically they're broad beans. I got some Carrington leeks, some purple sprouting broccoli, early purple sprouting broccoli, some lilac bell peppers. I've never seen purple bell peppers before. Yeah, I know. Conversation Shed. I have said about this before, haven't I? That I was going to get. I was waiting for a package from the US from Baker Creek, and I also got these, which are the Gato jalapeno peppers. They're all heirloom seeds, GMO free. And what they also sent me, that was about $16 worth of seeds. Careful now, purple peckers. Try and be careful what I say now. This is the normal seed catalogue from Baker Creek. Conversation Shed, you've just completely made me lose my train of thought now. Brian says, I wait for your thoughts on the leeks. I hope they have a strong taste. I've heard actually that these Carrington ones are quite good. So yeah, this is the normal seed catalogue from Baker Creek. I mean, that is pretty much, that's thicker than some of the ones we get in the UK. to be honest. I don't know, just because I said purple peckers, I think. I just realised what I said. And this is the whole seed catalogue from Baker Creek. Look at that. It's like a yellow pages. Massive. I'll show you something in here. You flick through, it's like got like your normal seed, what you see in a seed catalogue. Brian says we always do our best to confuse Monty. Yeah, I've noticed that. Everybody tries to confuse Monty. Jesus Christ, look at the size of them beans. Like, what are they? Chinese python snake beans. Wee, gee whiz. That was what I was going to show you anyway. Actually, it wasn't that exact thing, but they have these pages which have got like where they were from. Like, I can't. It's not. It won't. There we go. Uses. Sprouts in how many days? Ideal temperature. Seed depth. Plant spacing. I can't read backwards, obviously. Frost hardy, no they're not, these ones, and a minimal amount of sun, but I obviously can't read backwards. It's a bit blurry as well, so my eyesight isn't brilliant. Who's Monty? Monty is My Family Garden, if you've not been on his channel. It is always a good laugh to go on to Monty's lives. Especially when his kids invade it and jump all over him. Sad will be gone as soon as the weather gets warm and you have more sun. Yeah, exactly. When we get more sun, you won't have seasonal affective disorder or disease, whatever it is. Disorder, isn't it? Because it's not a disease, because it goes away. But then the disease goes away as well. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to confuse myself even more. Sad we'll be gone tomorrow when I sit under the grow lights. You're trying to get taller then, Rachel Jane, sitting under the grow lights. You've got a bit of grow more as well. And some decent compost. Yeah, I think I'm sub, but not got on his lives yet. I don't get on many lives. No. I try to get to as many people's lives as possible depending on what I'm doing and where I am. I sometimes think if I'm sitting watching somebody's live stream and they're quite funny, then I'd look a bit strange sitting out in the middle of the street or walking around Tesco's laughing my head off. I mean, I think most people around here probably think that I'm a bit strange anyway, but never mind. Brian says every Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. Isn't it 8 o'clock? Monty's live stream. I thought it was 8 o'clock. I'm not sure. I catch a lot of live streams by accident. Conversation says, Bugger, I was trying not to conflict with anyone when I do mine. I'm going to do one on the 7th at the start of the big seed sowing session. Cool. Rachel Jane says 8ish for Monty's. That's the same time as mine, but mine's on a Sunday. 8 o'clock-ish. Does everybody see the... Has everybody seen my YouTube banner, by the way? My new YouTube banner. What do you think of it? I was going to say, I was just wanting to look at what, not by the time he turns up. Best put a reminder for live streams. Can you set one just for lives? I don't think so. I think you just have to have the notification bell on, and that just basically notifies you of everybody's live streams or everybody's videos. Sleepless in the Carolinas says nice banner, thank you. I thought it was simple but
I haven't seen
effective.
It.
You haven't seen my banner? You haven't seen my new banner? I'll go to my channel then, so you can see my banner. New banner looks good. I've never set them and seen them for reminders. Paul says no, new banner looks good. But yeah, anyway, I was saying, sorry, I got lost. I was talking about them catalogue stuff in the seed catalogues and that. That stuff from Baker Creek. There's like probably including the seed catalogues, because to the UK the seed catalogues, the normal seed catalogue costs $9.99. The whole seed catalogue, the bigger one, is $12.95. And the amount of seeds, the seeds that they sent me, total up to $16.25. So that's like, what, $30 plus. I think the whole seed catalogue to send it to the UK usually is $20. So that's 20, 30, nearly $50 worth of stuff they've sent me out for nothing, for free. And they've said also that they will send me up to 12 packets of seeds every month if I wish, free of charge. It's the bigger catalogue I'm after. Yes, Brian, it's a very good catalogue. Hey, there you go. Look. Banner. Do you like it?
That's alright.
So, anyway, let's go back on my live stream. Anyone have feelings about chickens? I am going to get some chickens in the spring, hopefully.
Oh, brilliant.
So, yeah, hopefully that will be a. Oh, I do got hiccups now. Hopefully that'll be an adventure. I'm going to get 6 different types of chickens, I think, that lay different coloured eggs. Hopefully, just for a bit of interest, really. My brother, Tom, breeds chickens. So I can get chickens off of him. So I can get any sort of chickens that I want, really.
We're getting new three that I picked.
Yeah.
And 3 that you picked.
Yeah, there's three breeds of chicken that I picked, and there's 3 breeds of chicken that Dawn picked. I've for 5 at the moment. I don't know what I've done, where I've got to now. Bigger catalogue I'm after. I'm going to get some more. There's a rescue thing on the 7th of March in my area. 555 at the moment. I've been losing my chickens by theft and predators. Oh dear, Brian, that's not good. Yeah, there's been a lot of that on our site. Brian, conversation said to Brian that there's been a lot of that on there. So what, theft of chickens or predators eating chickens? I know somebody on our allotment site had her chickens got eaten by foxes, but I think if we kind of try and make it as predator proof as possible, then at least we're kind of trying to give it a bit more, giving them a hell of a lot more of a chance. We've got some quite thick wire mesh that we're going to use on the bottom, and we're going to bury it in the ground as well, and we're also going to put in some sort of, I think, some hardcore sort of as drainage, and then put the stuff back across the top, the soil back across the top of the hardcore. But yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we're going to be doing that in probably next month, and or yeah, during March or April, trying to get that ready. So if people have seen my videos, the smallest shed that I've got at the top of the plot near the container isn't mine, by the way. The container is the allotment shop. It encroaches on my plot a little bit, but it's not too bad. Brian says, wasn't foxes in my garden, something smaller like stoats or possibly weasels? Yeah, I think my brother had a problem with rats and weasels, or stoats, nicking his chickens, or taking the heads off actually, and then just leaving the body behind.
Nice.
Conversation says there's both theft and predators. The thing is, if a fox gets in, it'll kill the lot and just eat one. I put a 1 foot skirt around it, mate, with flagstones. If you can, because the fox won't try to dig a foot away from the fence. Ah, there we go. That's a good idea for anybody else as well that's looking at getting chickens that haven't already got chickens. Like, put slabs around like a foot away from the, like, so that it's like a foot distance from the enclosure, and the foxes won't try and dig underneath it. Natural state garden. All right, a lot. Where are we? Brian says a fox kills everything, but will only take one. Yes. Natural state gardeners and homestead says, sorry I had to leave for a second, but now I'm back. Welcome back, and thank you for coming back.
At least they're not greedy and eat everything.
Well, they don't eat everything, but they kill everything, so they kind of kill for sport sort of thing. They just kill it all because they can, I suppose. Please excuse the nutty rabbit in the corner. It's making a noise.
The star. Don't give me evil. She's like that.
I don't know why. I think my bitrate is messed up on this stream. It's really getting annoying. Can everybody see me alright? It's not like no buffering or anything. Do I, other than me actually keep stopping myself, do you actually, am I actually like buffering or keep loading or whatever, or can you actually see me okay? Viewing okay? Okay, Brian? I think it depends on how busy Streamlabs servers are. Yeah, it says the health of my stream is okay, but there's a warning saying that the current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. I had mine of buffering, but okay. Viewing from fine, just a bit pixelated from time to time. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually up the bitrate. Oh, that's not that. It's not that option, is it? You stupid boy. Right. Let's go into the settings. Broadcast. Maximum bitrate. Well, let's stick it on.
Oh, I know something else we're doing on
See
the
what
other
happens. Right, little bit laggy, little bit of lag, but okay. Right, I've upped the bitrate to see if that helps at all. You seem to have improved your lighting a bit. I'm still using the laptop underneath me, so I do look like I'm still reading around a campfire, but I think the light above me is actually right above the camera now, so that kind of helps a little bit, where I've actually positioned the camera in a different position, but I do need something that's like almost directly in my face, so it's sort of more like yeah, I don't know, but sort of gives me more of a looking straight at the camera sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know how to sort of combat that
I know what else we're doing
at the moment. What else?
Raised beds.
Yeah, we've done some raised beds. We did another raised bed today with some daffodils and narcissus in it.
Gotta get another polytunnel.
Yeah, we're going to get another polytunnel,
And
hopefully.
that's gonna be for the
It's going to be like a nursery in it for like the
seeds.
seedlings and that.
Maybe we could get another greenhouse, and then that could be for the tiny seeds. And then we're not trying to do seeds and big plants in the greenhouse.
Yeah, if we get a polytunnel and then get some of them little
Yeah, but some need to be in a greenhouse,
Greenhouse.
not a polytunnel.
polytunnel and greenhouse is the same thing basically.
Well, no, because one's made of glass and one's not.
Yeah, but it still keeps it still warmer in there than it is outside. Raised beds is the only way for me, says Brian. Seems to refuse your line a bit. Oh, conversation says, oh, that reminds me, I need some compost for the asparagus bed before it arrives next month. Brian said raised beds is the only way for me. I do. Do anyone? This B&Q Verve is okay for bulking out raised beds. Like I cannot type at all anymore. A polytunnel could be on the cards for me, ideal to drive into on a rainy day. Dive into, I think that means, on a rainy day. Ours is secured down to the ground with like 4 or 5 foot scaffold poles type things. So, right, conversation shed meant to say, does anyone think this N and Q, I mean B and Q, I'm guessing yes, FFS, B and Q, Verve is okay for topping up a raised bed? From what I've seen of Verve, and that's only on one person's videos, that was Joe on Digging for Dinner, or Joe Mills' channel. It does contain a lot of sort of crap. There's bits of glass been found in it and stuff like that, and a lot of rocks, and like, well, not rocks, but like pebbles and stuff like that in it. But it'll probably be okay for topping up a... Sorry, I do apologise. Verve is okay, but not much feed in it. Yeah, again, that would be an issue with it. But yeah, I've seen on some of Digging for Dinner's videos that there's like less, you get less out of a bag of Verve than you would like a more expensive compost, because of the amount of sort of stuff that's in it. I think it's like Verve is like the stuff they get from the council. You get from the council that when you put like your waste bins out, like your green waste bins out, it's like from that sort of thing. Yeah, it is just to bulk it out underneath. Is it just pure alpaca manure? No, Verve is compressed. Right, okay. But it's still like, I don't think they get it from the most brilliant sort of source, because like I say, I've seen people have found glass and bits of plastic and stuff in Verve, bags of Verve compost. But yeah, I think Conversation said it would probably be better just, it probably would be okay as a bulker, just bulk out just underneath a raised bed and then put some better stuff on top. Yeah, just put some better stuff on top. Yeah, Brian says okay for bulk. Yeah, it's not great quality, I know. I know Joe found some glass last year, and I know the year before that people were complaining it smelt of creosote. Rachel Jane says I use the £2 a bag stuff from the local tip. Okay, I've never seen that, to be honest. I get mine from the allotment shop. I don't know, I can't remember the make of it now. No, conversation says his council don't do it. I don't think ours do either, actually. Not that I've not seen it anyway. It's not something that I've actually looked for, to be honest. Because we get our bags of compost for like five quid from the allotment shop for 100 litres, so it's not too bad. I would love to get some humacs like Dean uses, but cannot get it around here. Okay, conversation. I mean, Dean's up north, isn't he? So we're kind of up north, aren't we? So I don't know. I'm not sure that I've seen it, to be honest. Brian says won't touch green waste. We're closer to the Midlands. We're closer to the Midlands, I suppose. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Couldn't you get it on Amazon or something, or is it too expensive? I mean, I think I'm going to look now. Yeah, but compost from Amazon costs a bomb. Yeah, I suppose so. I was just going to look on Amazon. Dean's on the other side of the wall, if you're not a Game of Thrones fan. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, sorry. Look at that. Sound like a dripping or something. Humax multi-purpose compost, 75 litres for £20. It's a bit steep.
It's doing it again. I don't know where it's coming from.
Strange. 50 litres of Miracle Grow cost me £20 from Amazon, says Brian. I'm headed up Dean's Way this summer to see some mates that are on the allotment site near the Eagle pub. I might get some from that allotment shop and try it. Conversation says I pay a tenner for 120 litres of Jack's Magic. I don't know what mine is. I pay £5. I think it's some kind of Irish, some Irish brand or something. I will find out actually and let you know. Dean says, what? Dean says 3 bags for £10. What size bags are they, Dean? No, I'll get 2 for a tenner on Jack's. That's my allotment shop conversation. I know it is. You should know my mates too. Brian says that Irish brand, is it the one where they send compost later? Oh. 75 litre bags, Dean. That's not too bad. I'm sure I can hear like a dripping or tapping. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Might just be me hearing things or us hearing things.
Can you still hear it?
Yeah, is it raining? Yeah, it's a very good price for that Humax. Yeah, might come up in a van. Right. Yeah, so as I was saying, tapping is probably the beetle on the floor. No idea. So yeah, what was I saying now? Yeah, so basically, yeah, what I'm going to be doing down the allotment is sowing some more seeds. We need to get the chicken enclosure sorted. A few of the beds still need sorting for the veg this year. I'm going to get a new polytunnel. So we've got 2 polytunnels and a greenhouse. And the polytunnel is basically going to be a spider with hobnail boots on. Yeah, probably tap dancing upstairs, hobnail boots. Oh god, where was I? Yeah, anyway, the new polytunnel is going to be basically as a nursery. Hi Plain Speaker, welcome, thank you for joining us. The new polytunnel is going to be just for like a nursery for sort of plants and that, so we're going to get more like some shelving. I think I'm going to get, you know those like really cheap little greenhouses you can get with the shelves inside. I'm going to get some of them, but I don't want to use the actual greenhouse covering. I just want them for the shelving, as a shelving unit in the actual new polytunnel. I'm going to get a few of those, I think, and make it into like a big sort of nursery, seed nursery, plant nursery. Are you building a DIY polytunnel or buying one? I'm buying a polytunnel, but on the inside I'm going to do it up on my own with these shelving units, as I'm going to call them. They're going to be plastic polytunnels, plastic greenhouses, sorry, these small plastic greenhouses you can get. I'm going to not put them together, but not put the plastic on them, and use them as actual polytunnel, actual shelving in the polytunnel. Brian says, because of the change in my health, the chickens might not be for me. Yeah, I can see where you're going there. Are you buying a posh polytunnel like the First Tunnels one or something? No, I'm just going to buy a cheap-ish one. Well, I suppose it is cheap. 60 quid from Amazon, the same one that I've got already on the plot. But just another one the same. But then I'm going to put the inside, I'm going to put all these cheap shelving, these cheap plastic polytunnel, plastic greenhouse things inside. So, Kamaz, hello. But yeah, we're gonna do that. Obviously, we've got the chicken enclosure which we're gonna make. Right.
Who's going to make the chicken enclosure?
Me and Tim. Could adapt an easy egg collection, but if there's not adequate floor space. Thomas Farmer Oki. Hi El. Hiya. Allotment life. Yeah, mucking it out might be difficult also. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose if you're less mobile than you used to be, Brian, then trying to do that won't be a bit difficult, trying to clean them out and everything. And obviously egg collection, if they're laying eggs on the ground, ground level or just below, just above ground level, it might be difficult to collect them. You know, my brother's chickens will lay eggs wherever. They like even lay them outside sometimes. Brian says, I believe in having as good a life as possible. Well, yeah, it's always good, Brian. Brian, every time I see one of your videos, I keep thinking I see more and more mirrors, like on an old Lambretta model. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Changing it now.
On or off?
off. I turned it on earlier because you asked me to. I forgot it was on actually.
Right. Yeah, oh man, it's like 11 PM, 20 past 11. It's a three-wheeler mobility. Oh wow, that is pretty cool. I've seen them actually. I've seen some of them. They're actually pretty cool looking mobility scooters. But yeah, as I said, I might have to do a video about like I said earlier about YouTube and how to sort of try and get new people on YouTube. I feel like a Hell's Angel. And they ones that look like three-wheeler motorbikes, like a trike type thing, like a Harley Davidson sort of effect type thing, because I think they look really cool. They're not cheap though, I'm guessing. Yeah, I thought so. Grow the beard and go for it. Yeah, go for it, Brian. I could see you rocking a beard and going around on your three-wheel mobility scooter. Some old army camouflage stuff on. They're cheaper than you think, about £1,000. Well, it's not too bad, I don't suppose. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a video on like maybe how I get more subscribers, how I get subscribers and stuff like that, for people who are just starting out on YouTube, and see what. Yeah, that is cheaper than I thought. Yeah, my wife attacked my beard, half a size now. Oh, Brian. And then sort of doing that video. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that video. Sort of like how I get more subscribers and stuff. Yeah, okay, Conversation Shed, no problem. I shall see you soon. Hopefully see you in my next live stream. And hopefully get to see you soon. Yeah, so I might do that. It might be a bit more of a off topic. It's going to be off topic, but I mean, I know people who do off-topic videos and still have like loads of subscribers. I mean, Joe does some off-topic stuff, so yeah, it might be good. I only feel like half a pirate now. Yeah, night conversation shed. Yeah, I do off-topic stuff. So
And you said you were going to give me £1,000.
No, I didn't. I know that.
Worth a
Yes.
try.
Anyway, night conversation shed.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, but I might do some couple of bits of off-topic stuff, sort of that sort of how I get subscribers and stuff like that. But I don't know whether to do that maybe when I get more subscribers, like when I hit 1,000 subscribers. And also I was thinking about doing one on about sort of mental health and stuff like that. Always except going off topic during live streams. Yeah, I think sometimes it just happens during live streams. You get sort of pulled away from the main topic of what you were discussing, and you kind of lose track of where you are or where you were, what you were doing, and then you just sort of happen to stumble upon something else, and then you end up going off topic.
You said you were going to give me a tenner.
I'm going to give you a naff all, I've got nothing. You're a bunch of fives.
Go on then, try it and see what you get back.
But yeah, like I said, Brian, it just happens during live streams. I think you just end up going off topic. There's always some of us have a good laugh. Yes, Brian. You can hear behind the camera, that's my partner, Dawn. My wife. Like lots of us, we keep it clean. Always keep it clean. Yeah, it's always kids or women about. Yeah, there's always kids or women about. I always try and keep my videos. I try not to swear on my videos or anything like that. I try to keep everything so it's watchable by anybody, and nobody's going to be overly offended by what I say on stream. There may be some things that might offend people, I don't know. But what I say in my videos or what I say on stream doesn't offend people. Yeah, a good laugh helps to forget your problems, Brian. Yeah. I always find that helps with my depression, as well, as I've said before. I never try to offend. Brian says he never tries to offend. I never try to offend, it just happens sometimes, just by accident. Some people are easily offended, I suppose.
1, 2.
But yeah, as I say, we're gonna so yeah, other than the chickens and the new polytunnel and that, we've got the fruit area at the bottom of the allotment. By rights I should have depression, but I fight it. Yeah, Brian. I fought my depression for a long time, but it got to the point where I was I needed the help, and I needed to had to go and see the doctor and get medication and stuff. So I don't like being medicated, but it helps me get through the days and helps me feel more normal, I suppose. But yeah, as I said, we've got the fruit area at the bottom of the allotments as well, the allotment as well, which we're going to be, I think we're going to put maybe bark, not bark, we're going to put, well, we are going to put bark down. We're going to put weed membrane down there, kind of weed membrane it all, and then put bark on top of that, and then plant through the weed membrane, plant the trees through the weed membrane. I probably will need help in the future, but I hope I meet my missing leg first, lol. Oh dear. Yes, Brian. Always see the funny side, Brian. Yes, I think you've got to try and see the funny side of things a lot of the time. Otherwise, you'd just be depressed about everything, anything and everything, I suppose. But I try to see the funny side of most things. It doesn't always. Other people don't always accept it, but I try to be more. I suppose more jovial about things. I laugh and joke about a lot of stuff when maybe I shouldn't, but that's my way of coping. Rachel says, being normal is too much work. I'll just be me. Yes, Rachel, I get that completely. I'm still me, but I'm a better me, if that makes sense. I only mock myself, no one else. Exactly, Ryan. I try to make light of my problems sometimes, my issues, just to try and make it seem less serious than it actually is. But I did get to the point where I had no choice but to accept that I needed help, and I needed to go see a doctor and had to speak to somebody about my problems. But it's not, as I said, it's not something that I want to completely go into on YouTube at the moment. I feel I know more about myself now than I ever did. The more time you spend with yourself, the more you learn about yourself. I always thought that other people knew more about me than I knew about myself. Everybody else seemed to know what I should do, but I didn't. I didn't know what I should do. Just what, 7 people in the chat. That's not too bad. We've been going for over 3 hours now. Like I said I try to only be on. I always say I'm going to be on for about an hour and a half, or an hour to an hour and a half, and I always run over. Always end up going more and more and more around off topic. Anyway, made new purchases from Amazon. You made new purchases from Amazon, Brian. What did you buy? If so, a pruning knife and a budding knife. Ooh, that sounds exciting. I actually had a look at a pruning knife. I think she had a look at a pruning knife on Amazon not so long ago. I thought they looked pretty good. All these years I never had any. No, never had neither. Well, I think I had a knife which I inherited from my old allotment. It was I don't know. I don't know if it was a pruning knife or a budding knife or what it was. It was just like a. It didn't look like a normal knife. Not a normal knife, if you know what I mean. That's the only thing with live streams is if you mess up, you can't cut it. They're quite expensive for what they are. I guess so, yeah. I've seen like, is it like a brassica knife as well, like for cutting your brassicas? Because if I mess up in a normal video, I was just thinking about that. If I mess up in a video, I can cut it, I can stop the video and then redo the bit that I've done. If the blade is hooked, it's for pruning. Okay, it was. I think I left it at the old allotment actually when I left that allotment. When I left that allotment site. I think it might have been hooked actually, yeah. But I left. As I say, I left that at the old allotment plot when I left it. When I left there. If it's like a cutthroat razor with a flat end, it's for budding. Okay. I think it was, like I said, I think it was a pruning knife, but as I say, I don't have it anymore, so I don't know. I can't exactly remember. I'm pretty sure it had a curved blade. She's camera shy, she won't come in front of the camera. A lot of people don't really know the difference. No, I suppose they don't. So it's not something that you sort of think about, the difference between different types of knives. A knife is a knife, yes, but then you say that being I used to work in kitchens when I was a little younger, and I know, and I do a lot of cooking, so I know different kitchen knives are for different purposes. So a knife is not just a knife. Thomas Farmer Key says, we know people who are also camera shy. So yeah, Rachel says, that's a video for you to make, Brian. The difference between different types of knives. I'm the only one who can use the cleaver in the kitchen, says Brian. I actually, saying I cook, I haven't got a meat cleaver. I've got a set of knives. I've actually got two sets of knives. Chef's knife is always my favourite knife. But they're like a paring knife or something is also good. My wife is scared of it. Yeah, my wife doesn't like using the knives, especially my knife set, my newer knife set. It's more I've yet to find a decent paring knife. I've got a set which have got black ceramic coating on them, and they are actually quite sharp. There you go, Thomas, she's on camera. She's feeding the rabbit.
Rabbits.
Rabbits. We've got 3.
I was climbing over there to try and...
In different cages. Because the 2 male rabbits, well, the 1 male rabbit doesn't like other rabbits, so the other male rabbit has to be in a different cage. Don't fall over that extension then.
The one's a female.
And the other one's a female and we don't want babies. Free food, that was the rabbits. Yes, they got fed earlier. They get fed like twice a day. What time is it there? UK is UK United Kingdom. Yes, we're in the United Kingdom. It is now 39 minutes past 11 at night. It is nearly midnight. I have been streaming since, I've been live streaming since 8 AM. 8 AM? 8 PM. Sorry. Just after 8 PM. Sorry. 8 AM.
What are you doing?
What am I on? Going crazy with all you people, I swear. You're gonna drive me crackers.
You're really crackers.
Or quackers. I've got 3 rabbits as well for the poop. Yep, chicken's also good for that as well.
What?
For the poop, for the allotment. I used to have a black buck rabbit and a lassie collie dog. The rabbit used to chase the dog to get the best space in the sun. Our dogs don't like our rabbits, they're scared of them. Well, Ben is. Rolly, I don't know, Rolly usually just looks at them. But Rolly's a bit dim, so.
I'm trying to work out what they are.
My dog was very patient, says Brian. Saying that, Ben tried to eat a guinea pig once. Don't even go there, don't even ask. I know somebody's going to ask now. How did the dog nearly eat a guinea pig? We got the guinea pig out of the cage, and the dog was sitting near us, and the dog decided didn't like the guinea pig, so tried to eat the guinea pig. It literally almost had the guinea pig's head in its mouth. Luckily managed to stop him before he bit down. Guinea pig wasn't overly bothered by it, to be honest.
Did you see the inside of a dog's mouth?
Yeah, Ben's quite patient, especially with Rolly. Rolly can be a bit of a pain, I think, sometimes. Not the camera.
He's not that bad.
This is a very late bedtime for me. The time well spent and enjoyed, but my eyes need matchsticks. Time to go. Alright, Brian, I'll see you later. Thanks for coming along. Please do pop in again. As I say, I'll be here every Sunday from around 8 PM. See you all next time. Yes, see you later. See you. See you later, Brian. Sleepers in the Carolinas, you're off as well, are you? I'll see you later.
I'm shaking, Pam. I'm shaking your leg.
you push the camera with magazines. Oh dear.
What?
Right guys, we're just over 3.5 hours now. I think I've probably abused your eardrums long enough, so I think we'll be getting off now, getting to bed. I have actually got work in the morning, so yeah, but yeah, thank you for coming along anyway guys. Please do remember to like, comment and subscribe. Please do check out my other videos, and please do check out my social media, my YouTube, my YouTube, I'm on YouTube now, my Instagram, my Twitter and my Facebook, which are all linked in the description or the banner on my channel. And also there's a merchandise store on there. You could buy some Forkin Allotment branded merchandise, and also I think there's a link on there for sow seeds, so you can get some seeds for your allotment this year or your garden this year. I may have to get a link on there for Baker Creek as well. I may see if they've got a link that they would like me to put on the banner. And also I've got a link to, I haven't got a link at the moment, but I might be doing some stuff for Grow Seed, or Grow Seeds, another company in the UK, a seed company. But as I say, I do a lot of videos for seed companies and stuff like that, but Baker Creek was the main one that I was doing the stuff for. At the moment, just started doing, Baker Creek is when I just started doing the stuff for. The one that I mainly do stuff for is Kings at the moment. But yes, this is the Baker Creek whole seed catalogue, and thank you for joining me, and I shall see you all the next time on next Sunday. Hope to see you there, 8 PM next Sunday. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye Rachel. Bye bye Thomas.